Welcome to the Safe Place for Toxic Masculinity podcast. It's your boy Trap here with my nigga MCZ Push the Guard. What's up, my niggas?
It was hoop, baby.
What up? What up?
Feel me? We had a long fucking bright ass Sunday. Me and this nigga MCZ. Well, it was a lot of teamwork. Chris and Push pulled the couch out for niggas, and we had to race against the clock 75 minutes. We got to Home Depot at like 5 p.m., and we had till 6:12 to bring the car back. So niggas ran down the Bronx, grabbed the couch, moved that bitch, and we got back to Home Depot at 6:05. And I was like, they still got niggas in there, so if they try to give us shit, we just gonna launch the keys at a manager's face. Be like, nigga, this your shit.
They definitely did try to stop me.
They did? What they said?
What? Try this.
They was like, we're closed. I'm like, yo, it says I got till 6:12.
Exactly. Don't play me, nigga, because we will call up and get that bread back.
Black Queen walked over.
She's like, I got you.
She was like, come through the other side. I got you.
See, you can always depend on the black queens in the workplace, man. Except when you go into like fast food or some shit. Them the uptown bitches. Yo. Uptown bitches get mad when you say that uptown bitches be acting up. But uptown bitches really be violating. I spent the night with an uptown bitch. And she robbed me of $80. And went to work in the morning. Like left me in her crib. With the door open.
After she took your $80?
Yeah. So, like, I'm not thinking that. I was also super drunk the night before.
She trusted you.
Should have stole her TV.
But you see, I think she knew that I wasn't going to get up and check my pockets because I slept with my motherfucking jeans on. Do you know the type of finesse with the type of jeans that my big ass be wearing that a bitch got to have to dig in my pockets and take $80 without me noticing, nigga?
Oh, so you ain't leave your jeans on the floor?
No, nigga.
You fucking with your jeans on?
Nah, I clapped it, then I put my jeans on and went to bed. I didn't want, I don't know if the bed was going to make me itchy or whatever.
You could have just left that part out because now you just see.
Nah, the bed was good, buddy. But, so I wake up. I'm like, where's this bitch? I call her. She at work. She's like, yo, I had to go to work. Nigga, I told you I had to go to work. So
Yeah,
like,
bitch, you took $80 though.
But I ain't check it until I got to the store to get something to drink.
He knew. But he knew you got to play to play. Pay to play.
Let Push tell it.
And even though he be acting like he don't know.
Now that this nigga is back outside, my nigga, I want to see
different.
you paying to play, nigga. All right?
Nigga, that's what I do. It's part of the game, bro.
Nigga, word on the streets is you really tricky, Push. I done heard bitches like, oh yeah, when he started talking to me, he used to, here's $40, go get you some lunch. You, nigga.
Who?
Who said that?
Who did I just send $40 to that we weren't at lunch together?
Your last endeavor that just came to an end said you used to send her 20s, 40s, just random, like you know what I'm saying? Just
She was a broke college kid, bro.
And it wasn't random. It was asked for.
she said she ain't never asked. She said you was just
Lying sack of shit.
She was asking you. She's like, just send me 40. So she
Yeah,
was doing what
like,
her friend did to me that I call her.
Like,
fucking.
yo, we hungry. Can you send us something to eat? All right. I don't know what you want to eat. Here's some bread. This is all I got, though. Like, and I send it.
Copy.
But it's important to note that I had already sealed the deal.
Yes, exactly. But let this nigga tell it.
No. Listen, nigga, when you're taking people out on dates, when you paying for dinners, when you out having motherfucking nights out, nigga, you're paying to play. Because who's paying for all of that?
You right.
And it's more than $40, nigga.
You are correct.
Especially with pop a bottle trap.
Word, because my man like to pop bottles.
I don't.
Not only does he pop bottles, he like to eat at nice restaurants.
I do.
Steak and lobster
right?
for everybody.
Steak is not a cheap
He,
date.
he put lobster in his ramen noodles.
He's dragging it. Don't you gonna be, bro? When these new Twitch bitches be watching the show, you gonna make them think something that it ain't, nigga.
Hold on, we having some
Technical difficulties
issues now because they saying that they can't see the cam. This is this is supposed to be the cam.
I don't see Marcus. Hold up while we get these technical issues straight. But respectfully, I gotta like you first. Fuck is you talking about?
You like that?
All right, you gotta come closer. Act like you fuck with us.
Yeah.
No, you ain't had to move. You gotta move.
I'm giving him a little bit more room. He a little bigger than you. You can squeeze up. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Now Trav had me pressed up against the wall and shit, bro.
Now we three niggas real close. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
yellow caramel and chocolate. Pause.
But now I'm food.
But nah. Respectfully, I gotta like you first. Like for real. And you can't just randomly, I'm sorry, my nigga. Like, this same Endeavor person had a friend that liked to ask for money too. And
So how many times?
I met the bitch the first night I paid for dinner.
Okay. Now is that,
I was carrying the baby around in the little
is
thing. Like,
that a normal occurrence when you dating somebody? When you taking somebody out, when you taking a girl out, who
was I
pays?
taking them out or was
when
I just?
you take a girl out, do you pay or does she pay?
I pay.
So what was the difference between that interaction and this one? Because conversations that were
The bitch called. She called.
conversations that you was not privy to, she was gonna give you some ass.
I know.
You had to work for it.
Right. But I just found. All right. So there's. All right. If bitch, if you in Boston, and I'm here, and we don't even like, you know what I'm saying? We don't even speak like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to her. I don't know how long. She FaceTime me. I FaceTime her. Just left it alone. You gonna call your friend while I'm with her and say, "Oh, let me speak to him." Da 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 da. This is how the conversation went. Oh, you're not fucking with niggas. And I'm like, what you mean? She like, I don't get no calls, no texts, no da 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 da.
Now, was that a false statement?
It wasn't.
Okay, continue your story.
So I'm like, all right, cool. She like, but yeah, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. How you? She like, I'm good. I can't get a bottle.
Okay, so hold on. Before you go into your explanation. Now, a bottle is what? $45?
Apparently, according to She Who Shall Not Be Named, she was asking for the $20 bottle from Jump. Like, that's a bottle. The little 20 a Henny.
Okay, so
Wow, she wanted a little personal
but
joint.
she's also a
She wasn't
lightweight.
even gonna share no with no
She
niggas.
can't hold her liquor.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, listen, I'm
she's
used to
like
these.
me. Like she has a couple wine coolers and like it's over. Like
I'm used to
niggas
these.
sleep for the night.
I'm used to these New York bitches where if a New York
you're
bitch
used to
asks you for
savage bitches. That's what you're
New York bitches ask you for a bottle, nigga, she want the gallon, nigga.
Yeah, after you
The
done
handle.
bought her the bottles in the club.
Roof Chris, you done spent $250 on the Don Julio. That shit's $65
She
for
like,
the big bottle.
She like, that's light.
For you, King.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Y'all gonna make me take
Tricky
all of these
Trav.
bitches to 2 for $20. Keep fucking around.
bro,
Bitches love Applebee's, bro.
Alfredo pasta and that 4-ounce
you set
brick
the
steak
standard,
they be
bro.
giving you, my nigga.
Bro,
you
you
say
set the
medium and
standard.
still come out brickly.
you set the standard though. You
But
set
not
the bar.
all the time, nigga. A Harlem bitch will meet you the same day and ask for a bottle.
Okay.
But she's gonna
Apparently
clap
you gonna
cheeks
pop at the
after
end of the
that.
night.
Yes, correct.
So was
Respectfully.
the $40 worth it?
Yeah, in that
So
situation,
what's the
yes.
problem?
So you tell it. You basically, your logic is I was supposed to send her the 40 or the 20 or whatever,
And
so
take a
that when
rain check
she
on the ass.
So yeah, so when she pulled up, she like, oh, he bought me this 20.
Yes.
I'm fucking.
When she come, you get a bottle, get the move right, and that's it.
Mr. Trav set the vibe.
Know what I mean? Because I'm just a vibey setting nigga. Like, I just,
I just bring the
I'm-
good
I'm
vibes.
just-
Oh,
the
that's what
vibe.
it is. Yeah, my bad.
I can't bring the good
vibe.
I can't bring the good vibes
So
to
send the
Boston
good
from
vibe.
New York. So I gotta send the good vibes now. This is outrageous.
My brother said you like chicks with rat droppings behind the fridge.
Nah, he's wildin'. Tell Chris shut the fuck up. It's bullshit. Nah, now I'm into the. You gotta understand, on the one end of the spectrum, we in that 30 bracket, 30 something bracket, and
You be chasing them 20-somethings?
right on that tip, it's like that. But when you go to the other end of the spectrum,
The 40s that you pushing?
the 40s that I'm a decade away from,
A decade's a stretch. But
it's a different type of vibe. Like, them bitches buy shit. And, it's like they, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga said you like chicks that the bottom of her feet is black.
Now he's OD dragging it. Chris act like he don't know how my feet shit is. All right? The crusty heels and all of that shit is not rocking. No way, no how. But, listen, bro.
ice nigga?
Huh?
You want no ice nigga?
Want some ice?
Nah, I'm cool.
You sure?
Mhm.
Nigga really savoring that glass.
Word, bro.
I'm just saying. So, yeah, like, don't ask me for no bottle from Boston, bitch. You ain't put out.
Anyway.
Clap cheeks.
Nigga said you like girls that pray to crystals. That's a true statement. That's a true statement.
Why they gotta be praying to crystals? You couldn't even fucking describe this shit right, bro. It's disrespectful.
That's how he perceives it, bro.
Energetically, you just
Bro, your truth is your reality, man.
They don't nobody pray to no fucking crystals. That's into that. You know what I'm saying? They just let the crystals give them the good energy. Know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you, bro.
This is how I would like the bartender to make my drinks. This is not how I want to sip it for the podcast, but it's gonna have to do. A little splash of cranberry, all casa. But word, son, like, it's cool though. So I missed out on the ass.
You did. Happens to the best of us.
It looked good though.
Happens to the best. I played a long game though. No, me not right now.
You see, I've tried to wrap my head around that idea. But I wish I motherfucking would. Yo, so some random bitch that I don't know, I still don't know who it is because she who shall not be named won't tell me.
It don't matter.
But some
it kind of do matter, but
it do.
It don't matter.
Kind of.
Why is it
I'm gonna
kind of
explain.
matter?
I'm gonna explain it after because he going still. He got residual effects and stuff like that. So
I don't though. I don't though.
So, all right.
It don't matter.
So she who shall not be named was out in the club, and she met a girl apparently that I've talked to or dealt with. We don't know. I might have had, I might have had the camera in the back of her fucking tonsils some damn where. But, if you catch my drift. But, said girl and her became friends. And, she who shall not be named, she a little gay when she want to be.
Yeah.
So, you never know. Huh?
He said, "What is she, Voldemort?" Yeah,
Yeah. So,
Lord Voldemort.
so they met, they hit it off. And I guess, you know, at the end of the night, whatever, they follow each other on Instagram, they plan the link, da-da-da-da-da. So a conversation comes up, because you know how you follow somebody on Instagram, you see their mutual friends, they mutually following me. So apparently, like...
No.
Go ahead.
Y'all are mutually following her.
So the girl wasn't following me?
No.
So do you know who the fuck the bitch is? You seen the bitch.
I've seen the name on Instagram.
Why are you looking at me?
I've seen the profile page where it says followed by the two of y'all.
So I follow the bitch and she don't follow me.
Yes.
No, you're a fan. Sorry. You're a
This is-
fucking fan.
This is unfucking believable.
Why?
But yeah, okay. So that maybe the story makes sense.
But it doesn't matter.
It does.
Why?
It does. I'm gonna
Explain
explain
why.
when
No,
I'm
no,
finished the story.
Explain why. The
Why
story
are you trying
is
to cut my
irrelevant.
story?
Tell your story.
So
Because it don't matter.
so
Because you being a girl about this.
nah, fuck that.
You are.
So look, the bitch gonna say to she shall not be named. Oh, you know him? She's like, yeah, da 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 da. Oh, that nigga, you know, whatever. She goes, that nigga be in my
Talking to
inbox
himself
talking
in
to
my
himself
DMs.
in my DM. Whoa!
I thought she said you was a weirdo.
Yes, because
it
he's
was a
talking
weirdo
to
too.
himself in her DMs.
Yo, on my
That's why you gotta unsend that shit, nigga.
on my daddy, my nigga. I need receipts. Whoever the fuck you are, I need receipts.
Bro,
because
why are you so sensitive about this?
not because it's annoying.
Why?
Because I pride myself
On what?
on the
You ain't
fact
never
that
been
I,
rejected by a bitch before?
yeah, I've been rejected by
So
bitches.
what's the
but
difference between
I
that
ain't-
and this?
I ain't never, nigga. There is.
You ain't
who's-
never comment under a story and
Saweetie
not get
might
a
have
response?
Saweetie might have a couple of DMs with unanswered, nigga, and she got less than 5. This talking to my motherfucking self.
So is 5 not talking to yourself? You sent 1, you didn't
I
get a
said
response.
less than 5.
You sent 2, you didn't get a response. If you sent 3 and didn't get a response, you talking to yourself, bro.
I leveraged Sweetie
if you
because I
sent
know.
3, you're talking to yourself, bro.
No.
So are you in Sweetie DMs?
At one point, I may have been.
This nigga's hilarious.
But you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
What?
I love this nigga,
Is
bro.
it, yes or no, is it not talking to yourself if you send 2 messages and don't get a response? Yes or no?
Hold on, you can't
Don't
double
go-
text?
This is what I'm
I'm
saying.
not talking about the same day. If you sent the message and didn't get a response, and tomorrow you sent the message and didn't get a response, and a month goes by and you still don't get a response, are you talking to yourself or are you talking to her?
I am
yes or no before you go into any explanation, because you got a habit for not answering the question.
Okay.
Answer the question first.
Okay.
Yes or no? Are you talking to yourself or not? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
No. Yes or no?
Yes and no.
No. Yes.
I'm gonna tell
or
you
no.
why.
No. Yes or no? It can't be both.
It's both.
How do you talk to yourself and not talk to yourself at the same time?
Because you are doing, my friend, what we call women logic.
No, you
I
have to women logic because you think that this is mad important.
Oh no, because you
Bro,
said,
you harped on this for months.
and I'm still harping on it because
Like
I'm
a
tight.
girl.
I'm tight.
About what? Over a bitch you never met?
No, I never met this bitch.
Do you not listen to anything that I say? You only hear what you want to hear. Only thing you heard out of everything I said, this bitch said I'm weird and talking to myself. That's the only thing you heard out of everything that I said.
The girl said that I never met her.
Y'all have never seen each other in person.
I gotta know who this bitch is.
It doesn't matter.
I don't be in no bitch's DMs, my nigga.
There you go.
What
There
the
you
fuck, bro?
Yo, maybe she just
Nobody cares.
Maybe she just low key on your body and wanted to talk about you.
But this is also why I want to figure out who it is.
Why?
So look,
If she wanted to be known, she'd have made herself known.
girls that I done met, followed, whatever the fuck, nigga, I text you once. You clearly, if you didn't answer me, you clearly don't want to talk to me. I'm not double texting, triple texting. Saweetie is the only bitch. Unless we got receipts. Fuck that. But I'm mad.
Listen, nobody cares about how you feel. It's okay that you butthurt, but nobody cares.
It don't matter.
That's what I've been telling you for months.
But I still want to know who it is.
If you want to know who it is, that means it matters to you.
I want to know which
that
bitch is
means-
out here
no.
trying to
Say
turn
that it
trap
matters.
character upside down.
Say that it matters.
It matters.
Say I care because I'm butthurt about this. I'm
What?
butthurt about a bitch that I never met is spreading rumors about me.
Yo, this is the residual effects of drinking the Kool-Aid. You see this nigga?
Bro, you ain't never...
He's a Kool-Aid sipper.
This is the first
because
time that you had a bitch say some shit about you that you ain't met?
No, I'm sure
So
not.
what's the difference between that and this?
I want to
Or
know.
did you
what-
do the same girl shit?
No, I'm not gonna.
Did you
bro,
do the same girl
I
shit?
want to know if I actually did it. So I would just want to, we could pull it up. Bloom, bloom, bloom.
What does it matter? You
wanna know
said
who
you
it
didn't.
is.
She said she said you did.
So look.
Your reality is your truth.
So look.
So you said it never happened. It never happened.
First of all, she who shall not be named. I don't know how she be, moving around, but she be in a lot of places
And?
with a lot of people
And?
that I know. So I've seen multiple people that I know
And
on her stories.
I'm missing the point.
Some of them said people have seen, like, I've had situations with.
Okay.
So if any of said people are talking this, they need not.
I'm telling you that you never met the girl.
All right, cool. So it's over with.
I also told you that when I first told you.
You
this.
didn't.
I did.
Didn't.
I did.
Didn't. It would have been easier.
did.
It would have been easier to dismiss.
No, you was just sensitive that a bitch rejected you and you ain't know who it was. Because the first thing out your mouth is, this bitch, I probably have my dick in this bitch mouth who's talking shit.
It's facts. Marcus, over the years. Think about this for exactly. And you might have one or two that could attest. How many bitches, right, before they like a nigga, they splash and then they lie about it. Like they get caught like lying about it until it's just too late and I own they soul.
I'm still missing your point.
The point is these bitches be fucking lying, my nigga. So I just want to know if
Okay, even if you did clap and she thought you was weird, what's the difference? You still killed. What's the problem? She can't think that you weird?
You could think whatever the fuck you want to think.
So
it's
why
some
are we
whole
still harping
other
on this?
situation
What's
when
the
you
whole
sitting up
situation?
lying. So she meet Marcus in the club. They follow each other. She gonna say the same shit to him?
If he's talking to her, if he's talking to himself in her DMs, why not?
So you going off the notion that what she said was truth?
Regardless,
Did the bitch provide receipts? Push,
I never met the girl. What I saw,
It's shaky business.
what I saw
was that I follow
was
her?
from somebody else's page. I never met the girl.
Okay. It's shaky business, bro. I don't appreciate it.
Regardless of what you appreciate, this is not the first, nor will it be the last time that something like this happens.
I get it, but
So why was this particular situation such a big issue?
it was a big issue. It wasn't even about the bitch. The bigger issue was she who shall not be named and where she fell in the whole mix. And her reasoning behind it has evolved over different conversations, but
Okay.
it all points
As they
to
became more and more friends.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
So, but it's like, why the fuck? Like, first of all,
At the end of the day, they're both
females.
girls.
So you talking about that undeniable girl code that bitches be on?
Yes, nigga, we do the same thing.
Not to that degree. Nigga, I am never gonna. I am never going to let a fucking nigga.
It's our job to be protectors of the women. So no, it won't be to that degree. But nigga.
But my nigga, it's not like I'm just she who shall not be named's nigga's friend. We have a whole relationship.
Yes, and obviously, she felt that
it was a smarter idea to
with her homegirl
was more important.
Obviously,
that's where the majority of my issue was.
It wasn't though.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't because
why the fuck would you protect?
But it only became why are you protecting her months later.
No, it was that from jump.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No. Who's the bitch was the main issue.
Whatever, nigga.
I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
Why Chris said call her
because nigga, from that point right there, when I told you, nigga, you text her the same night.
I didn't text her. I might have called her.
Nigga, when we were still in Buffalo Wild Wings, nigga, you texted her. Want to know how I know? Because she called me.
Right after?
Right after.
And she claims to, not only was she disloyal, like how girls do, right? But.
Just know that every time you called her and had a conversation with her
about
regarding that, I knew.
I know you did. But that's.
She called me as soon as y'all hung up the phone.
So.
I just got off the phone with
Not
Chad.
only was she disloyal in that regard, she actually went as far as to say that that very thing was what caused them to.
She was dragging it at that point.
No, she said it multiple times to me, my nigga. She's like, it's your fault that we fucking broke up because after that I knew I couldn't blah 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 blah.
Well, why?
She said that just showed her that no matter what, she can't trust this nigga. That.
So when I was at the tire shop getting my rim hammered out, and you called me after you got off the phone with her, she called me first, and she told me that she said that to you.
Right, but had she said that to you previously?
No.
So she just made that up off the top, freestyled it?
She called me and told me that she said that to you.
So she just wanted to make somebody make whoever around feel whatever. Copy.
You can't feed into the bullshit.
But I was like, I'm the reason. Oh my God. The fuck?
Listen, bro.
Look. Do you know why? But
nah, so he did that to her from the first meeting, getting me jammed up because she thinking that I'm out here fucking with other bitches because this nigga is, every time he see her, he call her by a different name.
Oh, that nigga did it to me?
Like every time, like the first letter of every name that he called is the same. But he called her a different name every time he saw her.
On purpose.
On purpose. On purpose. Just like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, this nigga. Because then it comes to, who the fuck is, I'm like, this nigga is retarded. Don't pay him no attention.
But.
For months.
But
who the fuck is, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Respectfully, like, listen, I live a life where
It's warm in here this week.
People run their mouth regardless about me. Niggas love trap. It's cool. I'm cool with that.
So,
I've embraced it. But
so if it's a regular occurrence, why did this particular situation trigger you so much?
Because I fucking love Libby. Why? How you gonna be that disloyal to me? How are you gonna do that to me? It's like, damn.
Because this is obviously somebody that she gonna be around, and maybe she don't want it to be awkward for whoever, because you, much like her, oftentimes feel the need to address everything.
Do I?
Yes.
In your Libraisms.
Like most shit you don't let slide. Like you have to speak about it. You have to tell somebody about it. Let it go, bro.
I wouldn't have said nothing. I just wanted to know who it was. Depending on who it was, I might have said something.
So you might have said something. Don't say I wouldn't have said nothing, but depending on who it was, I might
And
have
like,
said something.
I've speculated about this, and I've thought, like, all right, which bitch I'd have sent? Which
Who
bitch
did
I'd
I
have
send the DM
Who did I
to?
send 2 DMs to unanswered?
Did you narrow it down to anybody?
I've narrowed it down, and then she goes and posts a pic on a beach with a bitch that I was definitely speaking to. Speaking, like, not a monologue, a motherfucking dialogue.
Well, like I said,
And-
I've never seen text messages because I've never met the girl. But I will say that
The bitch wasn't following me at that point.
yeah,
I just hope it wasn't a black queen. I've narrowed it down to one of these IG Spanish bitches, right? Nah, it's like 3 IG Spanish bitches. But we're talking 1 DM, nigga. 1 DM. Except 2 DMs on the first Spanish bitch that I have in mind. The other 2, 1 DM.
so my whole thing is
2 is enough.
but
2
you know-
is me
no.
talking.
But you know bitches be dragging it.
But you see how he just said, if you have to double text the motherfucker, are you not talking to yourself?
I hear you.
That's the technical. That's
But yes or
that
no?
bullshit.
yes or no.
That's him drinking the Kool-Aid, right?
So
Right or wrong?
So if you following up with a customer and you text them today and they don't answer you, and you text them tomorrow and they don't answer you, are you gonna keep texting them?
Yes.
And they don't answer you. You talking to yourself.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between sending 2 messages, sending 20 messages?
Because I don't do that with.
Often.
No,
No,
I don't.
say
I do that
often.
with customers.
So you've never done that in your life?
I just told you. Saweetie might got 5 DMs, nigga. That's about to fuck it.
Okay. now we're gonna reel it back into realistic shit.
Mm-hmm.
People that you can actually meet
Within
and
reach.
encounter. You've never done that in your life.
I might have double texted 2 or 3 bitches.
Okay.
That just straight
so
up don't
what I'm
answer me.
saying-
Come
what-
on, my nigga.
Well, all I'm saying is what was said is not far-fetched if you've done it before. So this should have never been as big an issue as
see,
it is.
Do you see how he's just using women logic to try to attack
Nigga,
me
life
right now?
is mad simple.
You are a whole fucking feminist right now.
Life is mad simple. Is it not?
Yes. Sure, whatever.
So
But you're still trying to use women logic
it's
to
not
to,
women
to,
logic. It's common fucking sense. Because the one who was using the women logic is you.
How?
Who's the bitch? Tell me I need to know who the bitch is. I probably had my
Yo,
dick
you
in her
are
mouth.
dragging it.
That-
You're dragging it. You're fucking dragging it. OD, my nigga. Fuck
My
out of
nigga,
here.
you never said that?
Yeah, I've wanted to know who it is for
For
forever.
how long?
Since
I
it
told you.
happened. Yeah.
Did you not say you probably had your dick in her mouth?
Yeah, probably.
So how am I dragging it if I'm repeating what you said to me verbatim?
No, you're dragging it with the, like the ferocity, the fucking, the act, and the whole 2 DMs is you talking to yourself. That
It is, bro. And don't feel bad, nigga. There have been times that I spoke to myself in the bitch DMs.
But you proudly fucking talk about playing the long game. I'm not that,
Yes.
nigga.
Maybe you should be.
Nah. For that fucking reason. Ain't nobody about to be walking around talking about I did anything of the sort.
Bro, I don't care if a bitch talk about that. Okay, nigga. Commitment. Nigga, I'm committed to the task.
I'm committed to most tasks that I sign a
Can I
contract.
clean this up for you, girl?
Go ahead.
33 touches, nigga.
33.
You don't know. You don't do 33 touches in your marketing campaigns for work.
That is business. The fuck?
Ain't you trying to give her the business?
There, there is too many potential clients for me to be doing that faithfully. Fuck out of here.
How much time does it take to send a 5-word sentence?
More time than my ego will allow.
I doubt it. Because you sent it in the first
I'll
place.
say this.
I sent one.
In the first place. And it didn't.
Push did what he's supposed to do by telling you what happened. You fucked up by
calling her
and pressuring her to tell you what happened and who it was, because then you put him in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Because she definitely called me.
Third of all,
I told you that in confidence.
Did
And
she
I'm
tell
like,
you that it was in confidence
yes.
when she told you?
No. But, nigga, I told you because you my man.
third of all, it doesn't really matter because it's like some people just ain't gonna like you. It just is what it is, whether it's a guy, girl.
And they may have even liked you.
Whatever.
And was just like,
Right.
oh,
Or
she
just
know
bitches just
she
like
know this
talking.
nigga. Let me
Right.
play it off this
And
way.
bitches do just like talking.
But we don't know.
Right.
So it should have never been as
But-
big as it was and occupied as much space in your mind as it did.
Also, if Push knows who she is, he should still tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
But I've never met the girl.
You say you seen the name. And this is new information.
Yes. I was shown the phone like this.
What did the name say?
Nigga, it was months ago. And she wasn't talking to me. She wasn't talking about me. It wasn't that important to me.
yo.
The first time he
I
was
smell-
getting yelled at him.
I smell big cap, nigga.
Why?
Nigga.
You said
why
you
is that
saw the
cap?
name.
Yes. Nigga, she did this. Look.
Did it have X's and O's in it?
Nigga, I just
Underscores?
told you I don't know.
A motherfucking
What I'm
exclamation
telling
point,
you-
nigga.
What I'm telling you is something was brought to my attention regarding you.
Mm-hmm.
And you, as my nigga from the sandbox, I put you on.
Facts.
And you overreacted.
Because
Okay.
he can't let shit go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
For months. Because like I said, every
The
single
only
time,
reason I rehashed it is because she said, oh, that's why we broke up. I'm like,
bro, that's
matter of fact, I did forget about that. Well, who is this bitch? No, then I rehashed it a second time because she posted a story on a beach with a bitch that I was talking to that I was like, I was OD with this shit, nigga. Like, I was OD over this joint. And so, you know.
So all you got to do is go back and revisit your DMs.
But you got to understand, when bitches do shit like this, they do stuff like to set up the vibe. Like, unfollow you, block you, unsend all of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, and if you looked at the messages, Instagram, you cannot delete your messages. You can either delete the whole thread or not.
There is a specific. So what I did to narrow it down was I started thinking of like fire ass bitches that I may have sent a DM to that have no longer shown up on my feed. So that's how I narrowed down to the 3 Spanish bitches, right? And it's probably a Spanish bitch just because Libby is Spanish. But then again, that picture of the on the beach was a Nubian princess in the conscious community that has apparently lives a double life. So that's why I was like,
This nigga.
is it her? I said, oh, is it this bitch? No. Cause I was on her, nigga. I had motherfucking
Baby name picked up?
yeah. Nigga, I was on her.
I've been invited out, but I try not to hang out with her and her friends because oftentimes I end up the only guy.
I love that. Oh well, not in a relationship type of thing. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like I'm here and y'all are having y'all girl conversations and Y'all going man bash, and I'm gonna leave you and your stink ass friends here.
For man bashing?
Hopefully you got it. I'm gonna sit here and just take it. I
Oh,
deal
they
with that
be
in my
man.
house.
Oh, they be man bashing you.
No, in general, I get that in my house. I'm gonna come out to have a good time and deal with that.
I feel you.
Hopefully you have enough money for Uber to get home, 'cause I'm leaving. So I just never went.
Tricky P just cash up to 60 and bounce.
Nah, because you intentionally brought me here into this environment for that. So I got a couple of lashings before I got up and left. Now you got to take a lashing in your pocket
I feel that.
and
I
Uber
felt
it
that.
home.
I felt that. I'm saying, man. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to check the DMs.
Let it go, Craig.
By next week, I'll let y'all know how many bitches I double, triple, fucking whatever the fuck. Because I'm pretty sure it's less than
okay.
2-3 bitches.
Bro, it's okay to talk to bitches and bitches not answer. Like, it happens, bro. To the best of us.
It's okay. It is okay.
I know it's okay.
It's just not something that I frequent.
In New York fashion, you should have just cursed the bitch out.
That's why your fucking pussy stink. Nah, like,
Yeah, one of those.
nah, come on now. That's not my style. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I extend the respect. And then you know how I be texting, right? It's real formal, real polite.
I don't get that side of your text. What is
Nah, I'm talking about like when I be texting Joyce, like when I don't know them.
that? I think like I be in your DM.
Nah, I'm saying like
Shit.
I've told you before, like, all right, so me and this nigga, the nigga twin, we in our little, group circle, we be happening to like the same bitches a lot of the time, the same joints. So a new joint will join the group, and we both be on it,
Trying to riz it up.
like trying to
Riz it up.
what that mean?
Riz, back it up.
Yeah. So, this particular fire. This joint, right? She joined the group. She ain't had no side tooth, so that was the gag, right? Like, whatever she say, nigga. Come on, don't be smiling with that side, all right? But Twin was trying to bag it, and I was trying to bag it. On our own. We ain't announced the shit. So then her name comes up.
How's
And
her
we
name
like-
come up? On where?
Twin brought it up in the conversation.
Mhm.
Oh, this Ebony bitch. I'm like, I knew you was on everything. Like, yo, it's so real with this.
One I said something about.
Maybe. It's so real that, like, if you go through like Facebook dating
Uh-huh.
and you swiping, every other bitch is a mutual friend with this nigga already. Like, I don't even swipe no more. Like, he's on everything. So, I'm like, I knew you was on her already. He like, yeah, nigga, she good bread. So we concoct this, he having a Halloween party. And we gonna get her out to the party and see what's popping. So it's like a month away. So we both, doing our thing still.
Okay.
It's because of the way that I speak in DMs and whatever. It's real formal. Like, I don't know how to be swaggy on a fucking text message. So
are you saying that you don't know how to be swaggy in person?
no.
So
I'm
why
that
don't you
nigga in
just
person.
say what you would say in person?
It's not felt the same way. It's not the same thing.
So send a voice note.
You right. Never thought of that. So,
Like,
so yeah, you absolutely, nigga. Noted. The fuck. So bet. I was hitting the girl, and she's always talking to me, right? Like, we just go, we have conversations. But she was literally taking screenshots of our conversation and laughing about it with Twin.
And you still smash?
Nigga, the bitch came to the Halloween party, had the time of her fucking life, met both of us that day. And after that, Twin couldn't get no burn. He like, the Ebony bitch must have got a boyfriend or something because she not fucking with a nigga. Like, she just stop fucking answering. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a whole different vibe. Like, my DM shit is, I'm not gonna front. I've always said this though. Like, I admit, like, my DM shit is like, and I'm a communicating ass nigga, so I can long talk. This nigga taught me a couple years back, like, nigga, just go for the link. Like, you're not supposed to have no long talks. Have the long talks in person. Because I'm just a running mouth ass nigga. Like,
but the more you talk,
the less attracted they are to you.
The more you talk in that situation, they can weed you out. Because in person, you get to move with the vibe that you're getting.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there is no vibe in text. I don't give a fuck how good the conversation is.
Hold on. Are we going to do the SP4TM Riz Academy?
I mean, we could. We outside, baby.
You're going to start selling the book and shit?
Know what I mean? Hey,
listen.
I've been looking at all kinds of different side hustles. It's really inexpensive to make these ebooks.
Oh, yeah. You could do that for free.
We can give school on Sundays before the pod.
Big facts. Because, you know, the in-person game, it ain't even about nothing except BNP, nigga.
Wired connection here, too.
Like
a wired connection. Because they saying that the video keep freezing. Okay. Like, it's moving here, but.
No funny shit. I did it. I cut a
here.
clip and the shit froze in the middle of the clip. I didn't even see it. So I did it.
Like, because this is what they're supposed to see. And you see it's moving live here. But like it's catching up here now. But you know, so for the
I mean, it could be also that you're running both.
Nah,
the connection here is not that strong.
Going in and out.
Well, I got Verizon, nigga. We could that's
Don't
not
worry,
gonna
I'll run the wires.
temporary fix.
Trying to think where I can run it from. But, okay.
So, like, in person, nigga, it ain't no thing. Like,
but again,
it's just you
use the online shit, you use the texting shit to get a meeting. Right? Like, when
nigga, I treat it just like the car business.
You should. You book a meeting from
ABC. Always be closing, nigga. I'll be like, yo, what's good? You trying to link? You be like, nah, I'm good today. You trying to link tomorrow?
So when I was doing multi-level marketing, Bam Fam is what they called it. You book a meeting from a meeting. So like they clicked on one of your ads and came to your meeting. At that meeting, it is your job to book another meeting so that you can then close.
Yeah.
Right? They came to your 30-minute, your hour presentation. The next one, they should come with their checkbook. And it's the same concept. Like, your ad is the initial DM.
All right, don't get bowl of sauce right now, bro. You gotta sell that book.
I'm telling you.
Stay tuned for the ebook.
Link in bio.
Nah, you see, I know this nigga, especially because apparently he don't give a fuck about sending 142 DMs.
I don't.
I know this nigga done mastered the fucking text game. My ass that won't send more than fucking one unless Libby is involved. Meeting people is a different situation. Chris told me to call Libby.
I'm telling you, the nigga is retarded.
So, you know what I'm saying? But in person, half the battle is done already. And it ain't about the cloudy items and none of that shit. Although people, you know, my haters would tell you otherwise.
Yo, so quick question. Where are y'all with regards to lining up people for this other thing we trying to do with the show?
I have no less than 4 or 5 joints on deck for that.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not only limited
To joints, I know.
Yeah, like whoever.
What I'm doing is like when I hear, like first of all, I talk, like in the last couple of years, like I've started acquiring female friends, like legitimate ones. A lot of my female friends
Or toxic.
No, they. I told y'all in the previous episode, like I be like how girls friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
I friend zone the joints that I don't want. Like we cool. Like,
And
I got love for you, shorty.
And much like us, when we get friend zoned, they understand why they were friend zoned.
But you know, women just be in the background, like push. I'ma play the long game. You can only tell me no,
nigga,
but so many times.
You might have a little too much to drink tonight.
I don't think a bitch is playing the long game for a slip and fuck.
No. So,
because for all that,
hear me out. Because it's
2 honey packs.
It's they not playing the long game for some short term shit, but understand that
It's
energy
the
is
same
transferred with
methodology.
that, right? So once you got the energy transfer, now the dynamic has
Like
changed.
you done grabbed the dick up.
Yeah. So like now
the
y'all are
finesse
connected. Exactly. So sometimes I feel like we don't give them enough credit because it's part of what they do, who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we all have some sort of motive, right? Either if you're not being used, you're useless. So yeah, they might be playing the long game, maybe not just for some one night stand type shit, but once the energy has been transferred, like you begin to see them differently also. It might not be like, oh, I'm in love with this bitch, but like, you know,
like I could fuck her again.
like this could be like a real low key kill. It wasn't terrible, but
and then she finesse you to sleep over one night.
Exactly. And then you
then
on her
she
story.
then
They got a picture of your Rolex on the story.
Nigga, the watch is going in the fucking lockbox.
You travel with a lockbox?
I was gonna expose myself just now, but no. I just have one in the vicinity at all times, so to speak. I'm not gonna say how. I'll tell you offline.
It's like, yeah, hold up, bitch.
Word. Because you can't even sleep with it on no more. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, a bitch robbed me for $80 while my ass was on my stomach.
No, you can't sleep with it no more. Nigga. I be hearing bitches fart, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Like waking up out my sleep like,
Nasty bitch.
nasty.
You a light ass sleeper?
She want to play? Okay.
Nigga
You
roll
these
up.
covers over her head real quick.
Hit her with the eggy joints.
And you do it mad like
Silent.
herring, like no, you pull the covers
you
over,
pull it over
like here. Like you really trying to adjust it. Just get over the head.
And then you make it come
And
out
blast
silent.
her.
No, you just blast
It
it.
don't even matter.
You just
It's
let
gonna
it off.
stink either way. You're gonna get this chopper. And it's better if it's silent because you're not gonna immediately pull the covers from over your head. Like you'll taste it first. Word.
Oh, every time this nigga says that, I think about that 3 hours in the
I got
in the
photo.
car.
I got a
Mo.
photo of us in the car from that time.
Yo, my man.
Nigga. My face
Nigga, we was
was
sitting
hurting
in
from
front of this
laughing
nigga's
so much.
crib.
No, we
and
was
we
in front of
just
your crib.
Yeah, and we was just talking.
You was still
And
living
this
on Ryland,
nigga
didn't
got the windows closed and he's just fucking I've never seen somebody fart so much in life, my nigga. I gave up after a while. I literally got exhausted.
I gotta go.
I tried to roll a blunt. It was overpowering. How you overpowered a loud? That shit was crazy, son.
Man.
But yeah, so you know,
You ain't have that za.
I had that Zod.
That nigga had the Zod.
Loud pack on deck. You heard?
Nigga, I even think about it, nigga. My stomach start getting queasy, bro.
Yo, I was crying, bro. Like real life tears, son. Look, let me see.
Fucking. But yeah, man.
Push you on.
This nigga with the black feet shit is killing me. You know that's a fucking lie, Chris. Not black feet.
Yeah, that shit. That look.
That's
yeah,
every
right
bitch
there.
Indian nickname that really got them.
That was it right there.
Yo. You see how my eyes was puffy? It wasn't the weed, nigga. Look at his own fucking eyes is puffy, nigga.
Bro, it's also like 2 a.m, bro. Niggas just sitting in the car for dumb long,
Yeah.
bro.
The nigga was farting the whole fucking time. I'm like, why am I even here?
Man,
I got a whole crib right 100 feet away.
bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
But word. So, on to pop culture and shit. My homegirl from Memphis calls me Monday morning. Like, was it Monday? Yeah. Monday or Tuesday. Like, you ain't get shot on the train, did you?
Mhm.
I'm like, what? You know I don't take no fucking
What
train.
was that? Was that Monday? I think it was Tuesday.
It might have been Tuesday.
Tuesday. I think that shit happened Tuesday.
She was like, no, but, you know, I'm just making. She's like, they done shot mad niggas on the train. I'm like, what?
Word.
So,
10 people.
yeah, I started looking into it.
I heard it came out to like 20 something people. After the fact, I don't know.
So
Bro.
so after that day, I haven't really looked at it, but like the first thing that came out was, so initially I heard 1 shooter, 10 people. Then I heard possibly 2 shooters. They flashbang the train, 10 people. And that none of the cameras in the station was working. There was no cops in the station. But every time a motherfucker want to hop a turnstile, mad police, right? Different conversation, for
Right.
different data.
Suspect.
Right? But that the nigga apparently called the police on himself. And no officers responded.
Nobody died, though, right?
I don't think there were any casualties. But
The-
that's not crazy.
My thing is this. I mean, anybody that, you know, questions anything and ain't a Kool-Aid sipper is privy to the fact that these niggas be setting bullshit up, right? And everything about that, even the supporting factors that you just named, seems like it was just set up. Whether, you know, I'm not saying that people didn't get hurt, just like, you know, my theories around COVID, or stuff like that. But everything about the they put out an Amber Alert on Friday, nigga. 72 hours after the 72 to 96 hours after the shit. Talking about they looking for a 62-year-old man. My thing is this, and it might sound basic at first, but like black people don't do shit like this. A nigga will kill you over stepping on his sneakers, but it's an individual thing. It's an outlet for whatever fucking retarded aggression he has, and that's the end of it. Black people don't mass shoot people, especially ones that are fucking just walking, going about their daily lives. You might get caught in a crossfire in the hood. You might get caught by a stray bullet because they trying to shoot the ops.
Overall, yes.
But
Let's not forget the DC sniper.
that is serial killing. That's different.
He was also doing it to set up killing his wife.
No, so I understand that.
He was trying to create the perfect alibi.
Nigga, when I saw that when they caught him and saw he was black, I was disappointed. Because I'm like, got it. These white people be acting up.
But like mass random killing, show me. Where they just airing out a fucking. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not our
we don't
type
have
of
that
shit.
kind of aggression. Our aggression is generally towards each other.
Yeah, individually, ops, whatever the fuck, right? So, no less black people don't do that, but no less a fucking old ass black man. Come on, my nigga. I don't buy it. Not like that. Now,
No?
if you go and
I think it turned off.
Oh, wow. Trav got us banned? What you said?
if you go and
No,
we
it's
back up.
on. Yeah, it's the connection.
So like the streaming going down literally. Well, yeah. Now if you go and pay a destitute motherfucker, right? That could be, that might incite a motherfucker. So on that tip, it might have occurred.
You good over there, bro?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why?
I just feel like you're shitting on yourself over there.
I burped.
I just gotta check. I care about you, bro.
So
Listen, if I was, your eyes being here puffy as shit.
so I don't really buy it per se. Now you over here.
Didn't I do? That was my toe, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh.
Scary ass nigga.
Nigga, I got trauma thinking about this nigga in the car.
I mean, I didn't expect it to be one, but that nigga got some videos online talking crazy.
And then they tried to link Dr. Umar to the shit.
I ain't even see all that, but
Like some news station was saying that he's a frequent listener of Dr. Umar. That made it a fucking, that was a heavy red flag for me off rip. Because you know how they do with niggas like that.
there were people trying to call him a black identity extremist terrorist.
Yeah. I was about to bring that up, and I didn't even know that that's what they was doing. But they coined that term amidst
Black identity extremist terrorist.
BIE. No, yeah, black
So
identity extremist.
Right, but then you added terrorist to it because of the action he took.
So a white guy that identifies as a black guy.
Nah. That's what it sounds like. But
Yeah.
they're basically talking about the conscious community. When they say black identity extremist, they're talking about the conscious niggas. And they coined that term like 5-6 years ago. So when this happens to us, the stream is down for everybody?
Yep. This is the stream online.
So what, our video just goes up? Audio still up?
Yeah. No. So now it says that we offline. I mean, we can still have the conversation. They can.
They can hear it.
We're recording actual video. So when
Yeah.
it goes up on YouTube, it'll be an actual video.
Gotcha. So yeah, like they coined the term like 5-6 years ago, and I knew that they were going to find a way. Like it died down pretty quickly because they just didn't have enough people to pin it on. But I knew it would resurface at some point. Type shit. But yeah, I don't buy it completely. And depending on when they fuck around and show up whoever the fuck it is, it's just gonna point more to the fact that it's some bullshit, if you ask me. I read something that I wanted to bring up. What recently happened where these niggas, the government was exposed for doing some wild shit?
I don't know.
It's a lot.
Are you talking about Detroit? how they have
The
over
foreclosures?
$600 million in illegal tax evaluations from what they say 20
12 or something like that.
yeah, like 2011 or 2012 to 2016,
And they
over
basically just pushing black
$600
people
million.
out.
But so mainly black people were affected, but white people were affected also. And it says that you can't rate. It says you can't assess the taxes. Yeah, they telling us that we back. You can't assess a taxes over like 50% of what the home is worth, or some shit like that. And in some cases, they went up as much as 85%. And what's most shocking to me, it's not shocking to me that they did this with the taxes. What's shocking is that they admitted that they did this with the taxes. Because look at all of the people who that may have affected during that time frame. I've been displaced. I got a foreclosure on my credit. My credit is down. I'm scrambling, trying to figure out where I go. Because when they foreclose on your shit, you got however long to get your shit out, and whatever's left in there, the marshals, the sheriff, whoever in your respective state comes, boasts your shit. And whatever you didn't take now belongs to the bank. Even if you gave me the house back, they're not going to take that off my credit. Right? That's still going to be there. Foreclosure is like a bankruptcy. That shit on your credit for like 3 to 7 years. It's going to be mad difficult to crawl back from out of that. And there's not enough financial compensation to compensate us all, because it's not like you're going to give us all enough money to buy a crib outright plus interest or whatever. It's not like you're going to give us whatever equity may have accrued in our homes. I just think that it's crazy that way, and this is why we need to, like, as a community, be able to do things without the establishment.
I agree.
Like, I've been looking at this infinite banking shit. Like, that's the wave.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to, like, I mean, we all know, like, whatever facet of, functional things that people need in society, they try to fucking box niggas in, right? But, like, the redlining when you go to get business loans or any personal loans, the fucking, even when it comes to, like, appraisals,
Yeah,
like,
red line us on everything.
they fucking,
Yes.
this family got their house appraised, right, under their name. It was a regular name, like Sarah Jones or some shit, right? And the owner of the house was a black woman, her husband. And they appraised the house at like $695,000, right? It was a regular one family, but brought like big ass house in the South somewhere. So they had the idea, it was like $695,000, but similar houses in the area were valued at over $1 million. So they offered him $695,000. She took a white friend, put her in the house, called a different people to appraise the place.
The white people pictures up and all that too.
Yeah, yep. They removed all the personal items and stuff like that.
And she got that 500,000 in equity.
She got fucking 1.3 something, almost double. Just simply by putting a little white lady in there. They ain't asked nothing. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, a little fucking life hack for you chocolate colored folks that want to appraise your house, is they fuck you there too. And because we are typically not as financially literate, actually, I've totally misplaced that fucking statement. No, it is correct.
It's true.
Because we're
Most
not
of us are
as
not
financially literate, it's easy to slip that shit past you. Most people are not gonna get a second opinion. They're looking to sell their house. They're gonna appraise it and go, okay, that's what it's worth.
Yep.
So
and you just gave somebody instant equity.
Crazy.
Because if I can buy it at $695
and then appraise it right as soon as you buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even keep it.
Flip.
Right? Pay the bank back. If I got a mortgage, pay the bank back immediately, and I walk away with $500-600 million. I mean, $500,000-600,000,
Mm-hmm.
and can now buy my shit cash, or put $500,000 down on a mortgage, and have a light ass payment on a different home in the same area.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, in every fucking facet of society that we can think of with regard to housing, business, banking, you name it, they got some bullshit in place to try to, we call it, put you together. Steal some money, charge you extra money. One of the two. So, don't take, I would get in the habit of second opinions on everything, especially if you're not fucking financially literate. But on top of that, just making sure, like, yo, I tell people it's frustrating, but I guess I can't relate because by nature I'm a certain way. So I tell people, like, people that aspire to do things but don't necessarily have the work ethic per se, or, you know, people have a plethora of excuses as to why they don't do certain things. And I'm just like, bro, at this point, there's too many resources available for you to not be in the know about something you want to be in the know about. The only difference between being in the know and not is you, nigga. So it is a small thing. People, this translates into a bigger part of the conversation, but people, I tell people, like, yo, for me, learning something new is 300 seconds a day until I'm interested in it for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the night, when we're all, especially if you're single, laying in your fucking bed on your phone, go to YouTube and watch one little stupid fucking video on whatever it is that you need to know.
Yep.
Go to Google and read 2 pages of some shit that you need to know. And if you dedicate, so my boy Carl, down in Atlanta, he says that most successful people, that one of the common factors is that they read a ton of books. So he said that he was putting into practice reading 10 pages of a book a day. If you read 10 pages of a book a day, that is 300 pages a month. The average book is about 300 pages, at least self-help and informational stuff. So you will read 12 books a year. If you read 12 informational or self-help books a year for a year even, there's an incline that happens whereby at some point something in your life is going to need you to apply whatever you read in those books. And so if you do that for years and years and years on end, there's only a matter of time before, you know, you funnel all the stuff that you need for your purpose and streamline yourself to the direction you need to be in based on what you've read.
I mean, you still got to execute on the information too.
Correct.
But the learning of the information is the fairly easy part.
the learning of, but what I'm trying to say also is the learning of the information. At some point, you can only read but on so many different things before you walk across something in life where you can apply what you've learned. I pull stuff like, I'll have situations come up in my life and I could directly think about a book and what the fuck it told me to do, or what somebody else did that worked. And so while we were having this conversation about the 10 pages a day or whatever that he's putting into practice, I have said for a long time, so I brought it up again, like, every successful person that I know or that I've read about or that I've seen, they have the same fucking formula, bro. It's routine, consistency.
Consistency is the key to most things.
To everything, right? But it's having a rigid routine, having a structure, commanding each part of your life. So, like, wake up at a certain time, do this by a certain time, exercise, whatever it is. Steve Jobs wore the same fucking outfits every day so that he could make big decisions, lower the amount of brain power that he's using throughout the day so that he could use his brain power to make large decisions for the company. They have the same script. Read books, learn things, seek knowledge, be consistent. Everybody has their different tweaks on the system, but it's the same core shit. And so when I see people that aspire to do things or don't aspire to do things but want to fucking complain all day, it's like, bro, I really can't entertain these conversations. Like, especially if I know that you're just a bullshitter, like you got all this. And that's the funny thing, like, I get like passionate or like upset when people go, oh, he's smart. Like my whole fucking life, my mother would say, like, not to like expose anything, but my mother would be like my sister, if I brought home, my mom treated me like how, stereotype Asian parents treat their kids. Like they give them make them pull their fucking eyebrows out because they're just so stressed all the time. She treated me like that in the sense of, like, if I bring home anything less than perfect, nigga, I'm getting chewed out. But my sister could I remember I got a report card in 83. Like, I had like a 91 average or some shit. And my mother was in the fucking parent teachers thing, like, cursing me out. Right? And I'm like, it's a 91, nigga. Like, 9 points away from 100. Like, what's up? She's like, no, fucking Tatiana, she's not as smart as you. So she could bring home blah, blah. She could bring home a 70 and I'll accept it. You bring home a fucking 95 or better. And I'm like, whatever, child. Like,
I brought home 195. It was lit.
Like, and
I was like a B student because school didn't interest me. I just knew the material, and I would do just enough to not get my ass beat for a report card.
Huh? Oh, you got a B, huh?
I mean, different story in his house, but it's like I was a B
nigga,
student.
a B will get me punished, bro.
Not me.
The way my mother be.
Nigga,
My
a B report card for that last report card. Summertime was lit. We was going on vacation. I was having a good birthday. All of that. As a kid, we didn't do shit from, like, I might get a card and some money, but I didn't get gifts until after we got that report card because my birthday was in June, and that last report card came after my birthday. So, like, we ain't get nothing until me. It's like, when we see that report card, we know whether we giving these to you or taking them back to the store. So it's like, I gotta finish strong, baby.
Nigga, my balls used to go crazy with me. Like, I remember graduating high school. I graduated, I'm pretty sure, give or take I'm here in my head, is 93.39 the last semester. Was what I had, when they do your transcripts, like, this is the official transcripts that we send it to the colleges and all that. It was on 93.39 in Lehman. And she looked at it. I was like, yeah, I got a 90. I'm lit. Like, nigga swagged it. She like, it's all right. I'm like, yo, the nerve of fucking you. Show me your fucking transcripts. I don't even know if you graduated high school. Like, what's up?
Real like, shit, I felt that.
she's like, I did graduate high school. Where's the proof? So,
my parents wasn't that rough.
Nick, my mom used to be hard on me. You know why? Because, she liked the, she appreciates the ability to be like the clout part of it. Like,
yeah, but nigga,
my son
still
got
a 91, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
But to her, like, nigga, once from kindergarten, I was dropping the A's and whatever. So
but that's the easy school, bro.
Yeah,
all you
that's
gotta
what
do
I'm
is
saying.
show up
and mind you,
and not eat boogers, and you pass class.
mind you, my mother was, after like 3rd, 4th grade, nigga, she ain't had to go over nothing, double check nothing, none of that, nigga. My shit was done in school, the homework was finished. She ain't never had an issue. So it's like, you didn't exactly help me get a 90 nothing or a 80 nothing or a 70 nothing. Like, huh?
So you some nerd ass nigga.
That's what I was, yeah. Like, at least in school. But like, again.
When they lifted the uniform mandate, only niggas still wearing the uniform. I'll never forget that shit.
You dead ass? That was because of my mother. It wasn't because of me.
Baby blue shirt, navy blue pants.
Yeah.
How many pants you done tore?
Like every one.
All of them. Doing motherfucking kicks in after school. Nigga throw a kick. And not a little bit. I'm talking like
whole ass off.
Nigga, from the fucking belt down under the crotch, nigga. Every fucking week. This nigga's tearing up pants. And he don't stop, bro. Because he never been like a little kid. Right? But them kicks, nigga, letting them fly. Kick, tear. Every
Who
week.
Was kicking, bro?
Nah, just
no one.
Just like demonstrate.
The cafeteria tables was moved. Yeah, basically.
After school, nigga.
So nothing changed, huh?
You remember we used to play jail ball?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy. I never even been good at basketball.
I'm good at jail ball.
Niggas was good at jail ball.
Now
wash niggas up.
Like you come on down this lane if you want to.
And like nobody ever snitched.
Motherfucking.
I don't remember nobody snitching.
Nigga, it was kids.
We was fucking each other up in the jail ball, bro.
I can only remember 2 times that I got told on in 83. One time, I was shooting rubber bands on a paper clips on a rubber band.
I used to fold a piece of paper and do that shit.
Nah, nigga, I will hook the paper clip on the rubber band. Hook the clip on the rubber band and launch some shits. We walking down the stairs to lunch, and I'm just, and I hit Miss Wolf in the back of the head. Right? So she stops the line. Who did that? I ain't about to tell her myself. Nigga, both lines. Girls line, boys line, everyone did this. Everyone looking at me. I'm like,
you ain't get to look at me.
I'm in the back of the line. Who I'm gonna look at?
But nah, I strayed away from my original point. Like the whole thing was my mother used to basically tell my sister it's okay for her to be at regular.
Be mediocre.
And it had this high standard for me, and her justification was that I'm just naturally smarter. As an adult, I tell my mother all the time that is bullshit. And the reason
it is. You gotta
the
go
reason
out and
why
get the information.
exactly
You gotta go out and retain the information. You have to want to go and get the information. Damn.
Exactly.
Everything
So
just fucking up.
we ran out of space. Ay.
That's all right. I'll take the audio from the video.
Can we delete this while so we can free up?
I don't know if it'll do it while we're recording, but is that
so
erase all the rest of this shit on here?
So yeah, it's like, nigga, as an adult, I realized that that's bullshit. All of the excuses they make for so-called not smart kids is bullshit. Special ed, complete bullshit. Unless the person is severely fucking mentally retarded or something like that. Complete bullshit.
I mean, so I do acknowledge that some people have learning disabilities, right? But
However,
I feel like for a lot of people's learning disabilities, it revolves around reading and being able to retain information reading. So when
Exactly.
YouTube was when YouTube was created, what was that, like 2004?
6 or something.
yeah, probably a couple years before that. 2004, yeah.
Right? Maybe 2004. It's like it wasn't what it is today. You know, the search engine was Yahoo at that point. But what it is now, like you can literally find a video on how to do pretty much anything on YouTube. So, granted, I don't have a learning disability, but I hate to read, right? But I listen to audiobooks and I'm able to retain the information that I get in the audiobook.
Did y'all all have the thing where they figured out which type of learner you are based on whatever? Like it was like auditory, haptic, visual. I feel like that was done in middle school
Maybe.
and again in high school.
But when I was in school, it was okay for me to read. Like I would read, I had to. I didn't have a choice. But now as an adult, as I have choices, it's just easier for me to retain the information whether I can see it or hear it, because it still allows me to do everything else that I have to do during the day. So like when I'm unboxing books and putting them on the shelves, I got my AirPods in, I'm listening to a book. I don't need to focus and concentrate on the books because it's open the box, put the books on the shelf, where I can really focus and be attentive to the information that's coming here, you know?
Yeah.
So, but with the audiobooks, I can listen to a ton of books in a month, but I try and keep it around 2 or 3 to listen to so that I can retain the information. A lot of the audiobooks have content that I can go back and refer to online. So after I listen to an audiobook, I'll go and pull up whatever
Keynotes.
digital content so that I've heard the words, now I'm seeing the words or diagrams or whatever else to further drive the point home. But to your point, you have to go and get the information. I don't care how you get the information. You have to want to go and get the information.
Yeah.
And I don't know is no longer an excuse.
Right. And the thing is, as an adult, like just observation wise, parents are limiting their kids by saying, like, trying to just place them in the box of, oh, you know, you just you or
No, absolutely.
whatever. Nigga, drive that fucking work ethic.
But I think that some of that also comes from not understanding what
that same
the
shit
internet-
themselves.
Well, on top of that, the power of the internet, because so many things that we see about the internet are about how motherfuckers, people be preying on kids, how kids be on YouTube watching people play Fortnite all day. Now, yes, that's there, right? People watching other people play games and shit. All of that is there. But the internet is as good or as bad as you make it. If you use it to educate yourself and fact check some shit, if you use it to learn a new skill, then yeah, it's positive. It can be used productively. But if you're just on here watching people live stream on Twitch, playing Call of Duty, Minecraft, Fortnite, Destiny, whatever the fuck, then yeah, of course the parents are gonna look at it. This fucking internet,
Mm-hmm.
because they truly don't understand the internet, right? Like they know how to do what they like to do on the internet, right? They can check some emails, maybe they can send out a Word document.
They could take 400 pictures, like, and put it on fucking Facebook.
Well, the pictures be terrible. think about any selfie that an adult old enough to be our parent has taken. They're not necessarily good selfies. You can see all up their nose and shit. They're looking down on the camera because they don't understand the internet. I be on FaceTime with my mom. My mom be like this. It's like, Mom, hold the phone in front of you so I can see you. Yeah. Mom, hold the phone up. Right? And it's like, I understand the generation gap with the technology. These niggas came up on typewriters, nigga. Like, we have the encyclopedia in the palm of our hand. They had 35 volumes in a library or on a bookshelf in their house. You know, Encyclopedia Britannica and shit.
Nigga, I've just
But they made payments on them.
You said typewriter, and I forgot for a long while that I fucking used to purposefully fucking use typewriters to write out my essays. I discovered a fucking typewriter and went stupid on that shit. And then fucking,
You would do some shit like that.
yeah, and then fucking learn how to like edit shit on the typewriter, you know, do the whiteout button and all of that shit. Nigga, I used to write whole fucking essays and poems and all type of crazy shit on the typewriter. And then the shit phased out.
Who you writing poems for?
Nobody. I used to write poems for myself.
Nah, that's what you be doing in the DMs.
I will say, like, I'm way too formal, but we'll get there. Fucking, but yeah, as far as like, if you don't implement work ethic or discipline in some form or fashion to your children, then they become undisciplined fucking adults. Because 9 times out of 10, unless they realize that it's a problem, they're not going to put themselves through a disciplinary type of thing themselves. Like, I see so many adults that claim to be this, and that. But nigga, anytime you face adversity, you quit. Anytime you have to do something,
It's fucking cold down here now.
Anytime you have to do something that requires more effort than just a easy breezy time, you quit. Nigga, you can't take no type of heat, but you run around talking about how you this and you that. My nigga.
But
like,
we understand that people put on the facade to overshadow their insecurities because they may not be as well versed in some of the content that they may want to talk about. And again, I don't know is no longer an acceptable excuse.
right, nigga, you got a cell phone.
But that's still not going to stop them from feeling how they feel.
And then when you tell them about themselves.
But again, you're attacking the insecurity. So what response do you expect to get? Right? They automatically going to get defensive, and now they take it from, you know, well, maybe I'm not versed to this, to attacking you personally. Right? It's no longer a debate over
Ad hominem,
the subject. Yeah. Now they're gonna do whatever they can, say whatever they can to make you feel how they felt because you insulted their intelligence. And they don't have the knowledge base to insult your intelligence. So what do? They comment on something that they feel might trigger you.
Yeah. Shit is just crazy. So like I can, and I don't credit the internet for, you know, how
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to kill.
I don't credit the internet for like who I am in totality, nigga. Like that shit just started getting popping.
But listen, we are the bridge for technology.
Correct.
Our generation is the bridge. Because nigga, when I was in school, not until I was in high school did I have to use a computer to do reports and shit. Like, nigga, we came up where if you had to research something, nigga, you went and got the big ass dictionary. You went to the library and used an encyclopedia. we're the bridge between our parents and the generation that came after us.
But nigga, even when I was in college, nigga, the internet was not advanced, nigga. Like going in college, I had a Palm Centro, nigga, and that shit was popping back then, and that shit was slower than a motherfucker to get directions and
Yes.
shit.
Browser was garbage.
But information was still available.
It
Maybe
was.
not as much information, but you can
Text
still
was
go
all over the
online and
place,
get
yeah.
news. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can go online and maybe read some archived articles.
Yeah,
Now everything is up there. So much so that there's shit that ain't true up there. Right? But we are the bridge between that.
yeah.
Because Marcus's kids ain't gonna know what the fucking encyclopedia is. They not gonna know what Encyclopedia Britannica is.
Yo, my nigga,
They not gonna know what the big dictionaries is like. They're not gonna know about none of that shit.
a grown ass nigga that works with me. He's my biz, but I fucking. In a moment, I decided to show him like my goal list, right, that I keep in my wallet.
Mhm.
And I write in script. So he was like, "You know how to write like that?" And I'm like, "What, nigga?"
I only write in cursive. Like, my print is terrible. Like, you would think that I was 9.
But like, it was one of the first times that like a grown ass nigga was like, "How the fuck you know how to write?" That's like a dead. That's like a dead thing.
I write everything in cursive.
I learned it, but I just never used it.
I always use it.
It looks prettier. It looks nicer.
It does.
And now I can barely even read the shit sometimes.
And I've always had
So I know
sloppy
mad
handwriting.
people
And
that can't read it. I know mad people that can't
Sometimes
read
I
it.
have to like really pay attention. Like,
check this out.
G?
They're starting to teach it in school again now.
Yeah.
I thought they took it out completely.
They did, but some schools are teaching it now.
Bro, my handwriting has
Heard they
always
even
been
taking out clocks.
clocks.
Yeah, niggas can't tell time.
Niggas can't tell time.
Niggas our age can't tell time. Niggas will buy a Rollie like that just because it say Rolex on it. Niggas would be like, yo, what time is it? Niggas will reach in their pocket. You asked them because you saw the watch. They'll reach in their pocket. Yo, it's 11:54. Like,
Yeah, the nigga was like just mesmerized by the fact that I could write like that. And my handwriting is sloppy in both print and cursive, but in cursive,
it's
it
neater.
looks pretty. Like people that write in cursive will be like, "Whoa, nigga, you write like a British nigga in the American Revolution on the movies." It was like, you know how they used to use the fountain pens?
Yeah.
Niggas be saying shit like that. Like,
Calligraphy pen.
yeah, but it's just sloppy, you know, like I just write sloppy. But I can make it look good, I guess. My mother always said I should be a doctor because of the way I write. Them niggas all writing mad fast and chicken scratch for your fucking prescriptions and shit. But yeah, man. So this I was talking to Marcus today about the nigga Jordan Peterson, right?
Okay.
And he's just some I don't know where the fuck he came from, but
He's from Canada. He's a professor.
the nigga
I think he was also like he had some time in either Harvard or Stanford or one of them Ivy League schools or some shit.
bro, the dude just like so I be heavy on the Instagram reels and shit and like just little clips and stuff. So I run into I don't watch any believe it or not, we podcast, right?
Mhm.
But I don't watch any podcasts consistently. I've watched a couple of episodes of Joe Budden because of this nigga. I've watched a couple of episodes. I probably haven't watched one full episode of any other podcast. I'm lying. When Kanye was on
It's crazy.
Drink Champs, I watched that whole episode, but it was just because Kanye was on there.
So
But-
I watch them. I listen more than I watch, but if I have a moment to watch, I'll watch.
Right. So, I mean, I don't even listen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I'm doing here, trust, I ain't got no influence from nowhere, nigga. Like, so, he apparently has a pod that he runs by himself, right? Like, it's just him.
Yeah, but he has guests
He has guests occasionally?
all the time.
Okay. So, you know, every time I see the dude, should we delete and then start over?
I'm gonna just take the audio from this video. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So I be running into his little clips and shit. And it's like every so often in life, right? Because there's a lot of shit going on in my head at all times. I'm extremely restless. I think about stuff. Like, even when I'm learning new shit, like, I be reading 6-7 books at once because it's all just going to be jumbled and thrown into the bank of a bunch of shit. It's retained the same way. It's not like a hard focus on one particular thing is going to necessarily make things better for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, my brain is all over the place all the time. So, every so often in life, like, I'm able to think things very, very fucking clear and concise when I want to. But I'm not always, like, I like to consider myself a people person, but when it comes to delivery, I tend to offend people. I tend to not get my point. I'm not going to say that I tend to not get my point across, but not the way that I want it to get put across. And then I run into people like Jordan Peterson and like my boy Carl from Atlanta. These niggas talk, and it's like the very things that I want to be able to convey to people, they say the same things, and it hits me exactly how I want it to, how I would want to convey it to somebody else. Where I might say the exact same thing that they're saying in a different way and offend somebody or whatever the case may be, because I'm very brash and blunt. So Jordan Peterson, that nigga be dropping life shit like in such a concise, direct manner. Like, it's so crazy. Every time I run into one of his clips, like, I resonate with everything the nigga's saying. Every time. It's very rare that it's outside of the line, the thought process that I have around the same subject. So while we were on the subject of, you know, work ethic and whatever, he's a good guy to check out. For like no nonsense fucking logic applied to life and like how you should carry out things and the process. He's always talking about. And so when I run into people like this, I'll take stuff that they say and just apply it to, you know, my dialect, you know. And so he always talks about disciplinary processes. I learned that from him. I could always tell a motherfucker to be disciplined, but just even that, a disciplinary process, nobody does it. Just those two words together is like mind-blowing for me.
So
like,
explain what that is.
So a disciplinary process is you putting yourself through something on purpose that requires your attention fully in order to complete. It doesn't have to be a long period of time, but it needs to be a period of time where you have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. So these reels, like even that shit, if you don't fill your Instagram and social media up with bullshit, right? Because I'm into like all of that, and because that's the type of shit that I watch, on top of all the other bullshit, I have a very nice percentage of my social media that just the algorithm pulls up the type of stuff that I want to, you know, around that type of stuff, knowledge gaining, seeking stuff. So I find, like I said earlier, the average person has never put themselves through that. And when I heard him mention it in the way that he mentioned it, I thought about my life, and my entire life, whether on purpose or by accident or whatever, is a series of disciplinary processes. So that's what makes my assimilation to new things and being able to see things out and whatever that much more easy, right?
But your dad may have put you through stuff like that, right?
Right, like karate, like
so outside of, if you don't have that in your home, it's a little more difficult to get it from anywhere else.
And that's why I don't
school today doesn't even necessarily hold you accountable for that. When I was in college, I watched people who would cut class every day, who would miss exams, who would fail exams. At the end of the semester, they go to their guidance counselor and actually cry. Like cry actual tears. Can I please have a grade change? I gave it my best.
And they give him a couple points to get him.
And they will give him from a fucking F to a D or a D to a C. So if you're not being held accountable at the grade school level, and now you're not being held accountable at the college level, because with the exception of the Ivy League schools, your counselors may have a soft spot for you and try and go up there and speak on your behalf. Maybe, okay, they said if you can do this project or this report by such and such a time, they give you 5 points on your grade, 10 points on your grade to boost your shit.
Yeah, in a world of fucking
Real life don't do that,
participation trophies, yeah.
Real life don't do that. And like that wasn't a thing when we was growing up. Either you won or you lost. Mm-hmm. If you lost, you went back to the gym, trained a little harder, picked up some more skills, and tried again next season.
My sensei would fucking, any tournament we participated in that just handed them shits out, she would make you throw them away. Like, you didn't earn do anything.
What'd you do?
She's like, you think I had you in here fucking training 6 days a week for you to get this? Nigga, don't even think that you didn't accomplish nothing.
Yeah, nigga, your parent just happened to make it here with you to drive you here.
Yeah, it's first, second, third, or fourth. Sometimes fifth. That's it.
and that's just with the martial arts. Nigga, in sports, it's first. That's the only thing that matters. If you second, you the first losing.
My mother, again, like a lot of her shit is around like, they say parents take, it's a funny thing. And I kind of like, on certain tips, I mention it to her, she gets upset at me. But parents take all of the credit for the good things that you do and none of the credit for the bad things.
Yeah.
They just gonna say, when it comes to the bad shit, I did my best. I don't know it. But the good shit, it's like.
Yeah, I taught you that.
Yeah.
I instilled that in you.
Same thing people do with like Jesus and the devil.
Yeah. So, she, all right. So Peter, right? Peter joined karate, hit the tournament circuit, and was blasting gold medals left and right from the jump for like years straight. Like his first year or two, he got nothing but gold medals in both divisions. I mean, in both fighting and forms, every tournament for at least 2 years. So after about his 6th tournament, like when I started competing, I was a 2nd and 3rd place type of nigga.
Okay.
I always placed, but not first for a long while. By the time Peter joined karate, I was already 9 or 10 or some shit like that. Or not, by the time he started competing, I was like 9 or 10 and he was like 6 or whatever. And one tournament, so my sister joined karate around the same time as Peter, and she was also she was like a 1st and 2nd place competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother pulls me aside in this big tournament that we went to, and she's like, I am fucking tired of paying for these tournaments and you don't bring me home no gold medal. She's like, I pay for these shits. You might place, but I want one of them big trophies, and I'm dead serious. because it was an open tournament. So at the open tournaments, different styles fight.
Yeah.
And the trophies be brolic. Like the first place trophy might be 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
The second place might be 3 feet. The third place is like a little handheld.
I've never trained long enough to compete. At that young of an age, I didn't have the discipline to be thrown all over the mat every day. But I have been to competitions because my dad and a lot of his friends trained and competed, and like the trophies is big, like all of them. And I can see how your mom would want one, but I
like
think she was being
in the middle of a
little
tournament,
dramatic
like,
on a 9-year-old.
I'm like 9 or 10, and she's like,
I mean, he's going up against other 9-year-olds, my nigga.
she's like,
Why can't you be the best 9-year-old?
this fucking tournament, you better bring me home in first place, or else I'm not fucking paying for these shits no more. Like, she's like, I'm tired of it. Peter brings a goal home, she's gonna pit me against Peter. Peter brings goal home
And
every
now I gotta kick
fucking
this
tournament.
nigga through a wall.
Like, it's ill how parents will like I said, it's all about clout. Like, for her, it was all about the clout. You know, she's like, and I can't fucking go to nobody and say you ever got a gold. So she has this story. Tatiana's already competing because she's early. She's younger, so they go from the young to up. So I go back out to the ring. Here come Tati dragging a 6-foot trophy. She got first place in the forms. 10 minutes later, you know, they go straight from forms to fighting. 10 minutes later, she's dragging a second one. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now you gotta kill a nigga that you motherfucking competing against.
I'm in there with
You should apologize first. I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you, my
it's
brother.
like a bunch of Jewish kids, you know, whatever. It was a lot of kids.
So he's getting whooped out by
mind
white boys?
Mind you, my divisions was huge at that time. 9, 10 years old, nigga, it might be 40 kids in one ring. That's mad fucking brackets to
No, for sure.
to gold. You might have 8, 9 fights. Nigga, like, so forms, I got a 3rd place. So I brought her the little trophy. She's like, I'm telling you, when you fucking fight, you better bring that. You better fuck them niggas up. So I'm telling you. And my aunt Denise was there. You know,
you better.
She's like, do it. Then she goes, like, yo, she used to like manipulate. She said, do it for your father. My father's like sick in the hospital at the time. I'm like, all right, whatever. I fucking swagged it out. I beat everybody. I got first place that very tournament. Got her the fucking 6 foot. She's like, see, my baby know what's up. Da 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 da. She just running her mouth on the phone. This nigga got a first place. Fuck that. Da 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 da. I'm like, well, apparently I wasn't gonna be able to do what I love anymore if I didn't fucking get it. So
your mother brings out the best in you.
I guess so, but it was fucking torture.
Better bring one that motherfucker.
Mind you, Tatiana always had the, you know, the little sister shit. So she done dragged her shits. She's already fucking eating pizza and fucking with 2 big ass trophies. She's like, like, bitch, you fight with a fucking chest pad on. Fuck is you talking about? Like, but yeah. So when I think about it, like, my life has been a series of disciplinary processes. Start with karate. School just naturally coincided with karate because it's like,
if you ain't bringing home good grades, you can't
sensei gonna get in your ass, nigga. So cool. Now I got mom and sensei. Sports, tennis, fencing, this, that, gym, going to karate and the gym, college, fraternity shit, like left and right. I fucking, niggas be amazed. Spanish. Every last fucking one of us learned Spanish, nigga. How many of us speak it?
If you don't use it, you lose it. Because
So-
Marcus will tell you, I was out here. I was speaking the mira. But when you stop using it, you know, like I can recognize words and use context clues to kind of figure out what the fuck you talking about.
Right.
But like to be able to speak it back, not no more though. Cause I was online, motherfucking MySpaces, the
Talking to shit.
motherfucking Mi Gente's, fucking Black Planets, all of that.
But even still, like, so yeah, I say, you know, the Spanish people be like amazed with the Spanish shit. Nigga, I wasn't using that shit like that in college. Cool, like here and there, you know, I gotta talk some bullshit. I could definitely dance it.
Yeah, but you've been in college for like the last 15 years.
Nah, I'm talking about when I first for real went to college. So I could like use it to just to use it, but it wasn't until I got to sales that I really had to lock it down as an adult. But I knew it
Again,
though.
but it's something that now it has changed positions in your brain from something that was buried away, like, yeah, it's there, to now I need to use this more frequently in order to be successful and have the competitive edge against these other motherfuckers. Because if you don't speak that shit and you got motherfuckers that do speak that shit in there,
They taking everything.
all of them. And that's why I'm working on brushing back up, because one person in my office, two people in my office speak Spanish, and none of them are ever there.
Nigga, you know how I'm the go-to Spanish nigga up over the Spanish niggas where I'm at.
Cause you a Spanish nigga.
You feel me?
So niggas be like,
SSN.
How you know
the
I'm
receptionist walked
Dominican?
right up to me. Travis, I need a Spanish speaking customer. I mean a Spanish speaking sales rep. All right.
It's like you walk past 8. Well,
Yeah.
for the record, Puerto Rican niggas don't really speak Spanish.
Nah, they don't.
Like they can't speak Spanish, especially Puerto Rican niggas born here. Like if they
And
were born
I
in
don't
Puerto
have no
Rico, they
Dominicans.
might could speak Spanish.
I don't got no Dominicans at the dealer. That's one thing, because them niggas definitely speak. Yeah, there's no Dominicans there. In Nissan, it was only them. All right, but over here is Puerto Rican niggas.
And Puerto Rican niggas can't speak Spanish.
They speak it, but it's very shaky.
Nigga, that's Spanglish. That's New Yorican. It's different.
Now my man E, he speak full Spanish. Cool. He Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but that means that his mama not from here.
That's possible. So,
I'm telling you, that's what it means.
but they skip past
Because
him.
motherfuckers that was born here don't speak Spanish. Because a lot of them was like, nah, we here, you gonna learn this language, you gonna be one of them. Because we not gonna be like one of them.
So the finance guy, right? He's never heard me, right?
Speak
But
Spanish.
first of all, yeah, but because he's always in the finance office, like whatever. So by the time my Spanish customer
You
gets to
talking about
him,
the white guy that say nigga?
yeah. So, I'm trying to. I'm cool with him genuinely. I got love for the nigga, right? But I also have like a certain aim. Like the nigga who just got promoted to finance was like his little apprentice for a little while.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be the next one, right? But
Naturally so. Rightfully
yeah.
so.
So I see now, like and I haven't like finessed anything. I just, be more attentive to his office and whatever he's doing. So the other day, randomly, he goes, "Oh, Ruben is not around. Can you translate?" Because he had to sign out my customer that I sold this past week. And I only speak Spanish.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Can you just translate to sign him out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So it's mad paperwork, right? It's not buying a car. So he's like, "Oh, this is for that." And I say it. Like, "This is for that." I say it. And the guy's going back and forth with me and answering him and whatever. So like 5 minutes in, he's like, "Your Spanish is a lot better than I thought." I'm like, yeah, nigga does this. But it was like the first time. And then he went out onto the floor. He's like, this motherfucker's Spanish. I'm like, here we are. But, word, nigga, when I was losing money because of that shit and the cell phone shit, when I first started, I was like, oh, nah, I'm good. Rosetta Stone this hoe.
I mean, but again,
I pulled out my notes from high school, nigga, at 20, 23,
but to
22.
your original
But
point,
but didn't you? Wasn't you dating some chick?
Colombian joint?
Yeah. And you made her think you was a Spanish nigga.
You are correct, but the conversation wasn't that. It wasn't depthy enough to make a sale. Nigga, you could fucking date a Spanish bitch and say certain shit, whatever. I didn't make her. She assumed.
Haha, I made you fuck.
She assumed. And she assumed, and when she found, that was the I told you. When she found out that I was black.
She found out you lied to her.
you mean you're not? Yeah, I'm not a woman. White?
Like when she found out I was black, she decided to curve when I asked her to be my girl. But then, see that, you know, he might be onto something with this long game shit. Cause I kind of played the long game with her, but it was
only
nearly
speaking-
as long as your long game.
I'm only speaking.
Do your long games be really that long?
I have
This
I
nigga
have a
got
couple
some
of
in the
long ones.
works. That's years,
I have
nigga.
a couple of long ones,
Like
like some stuff that's still long term ongoing. But
like,
so
you never
so
hit.
the level
no.
but the level of
And he gonna hit once
aggressiveness,
and curve on top of that.
it depends. It depends on what the experience is like. Right? Like some niggas go and try and compete against bots to get sneakers on releases. And they continue to do it every drop, right? That's not going to deter a nigga from, I'm going to get one of these releases. Right?
Now that's fucking funny.
But at some point, it's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. You watch, you listen, you learn, you go out and get the information. Maybe I can make a bot.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a little more information. Every little piece of information I get is one step closer. It just depends on how quick you can get the information that you need. Bro,
I'm not sitting up.
closing a deal is just like closing a sale.
I'm gonna attack.
Where
I'm gonna
You
just
have
for
to
the sake
find
of
the
his
emotional stressors.
I'm
just-
curious
just
who
just-
is still you waiting for at this point.
I'll tell you.
just for the sake of his logic making sense here. I may try it, but there is an extreme limit to this shit.
But again,
bro, with me, even
listen,
still,
I mean, I
The
get some
biggest
like
part is your
loose
access.
links just.
he's not
flailing
even. He may not
around.
even necessarily be linking.
No,
No,
but
I'm saying loose
but I'm
links,
saying-
as in like they're just.
but
they're
that's
just
what they
there.
are. It's like
I know you.
they're on a list.
Nigga, every bitch on my
You got a
Instagram
boyfriend?
is a loose link, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you.
what I'm
But
So
to my
what
point,
degree like is it?
it
Like,
depends on the level of access.
are you like taking a straight friend
Nigga,
zone
you might-
role into?
So it's not necessarily like friend zone because they understand at some point
that he wants
you was interesting, right? But they may be happy in their relationship.
Oh, you see, you
See, yeah,
that's
hold
where
on.
we separate too.
What?
I don't go after bitches in relationships.
No. So it's not like you pursued a chick who was in a relationship. You pursued her. She lets you know she was in a relationship. She'll let you know if she's happy or not. Because what will determine that is the interaction after
How
she
much
told you
of an
she's in a
audience,
relationship,
Yeah.
right?
How much attention she given to your conversation?
So with all of that, again, that's information that you need.
I mean, would she have responded to you anyway?
Maybe. Some of them respond to you and say, "No, I have a boyfriend." Others leave you talking to yourself in your DMs.
I mean, they say
You ever play homeless in the DMs?
No, never, never ever, not ever.
I just thought of something.
Not ever.
Because bitches love homeless niggas.
this is a fact.
It doesn't make sense to
play homeless.
at least for me. Like it don't fit into the persona that I
Bitches be
present.
like fixing niggas up though. That's a fact.
And you can do that. But we're gonna do that from this level, not this level.
So
If
you
gonna
don't.
fix me up from here, because I'm right here. Don't
So,
fix me up from because I'm not down here.
so you ever acted homeless on a link?
No. So not until we sold the crib did I share a space the way I share space now. Because when we were on Mead and we had the house, there was a point where I moved to the basement.
That was your shit.
That was it. So I didn't need to because I always had a place where we could go. There was no questions asked. You ain't had to see nobody, nothing. So it's like I had my own apartment in the house. And again, that didn't happen until I was like 17, 18 years old. All of that time before then, like niggas is playing house in my parents' house. I'm sharing a room with my brother trying to sneak some ass while he on the computer. You know? Like, when I got to move to the basement, that changed things. Because now it didn't matter the time of day. I can sneak some ass in the house. And I didn't even have to sneak no more because no one would see us. I didn't even, if I didn't want to, I didn't have to come through the front door to come downstairs. There's an entrance to the basement.
In the back.
And in the front. But it's like, all right, here, you just go in and make it work this way. So to play homeless is like,
You ever let a bitch in the alternate entrance and you walk through the front to smooth it out?
Me right there by that door.
No, but I would
Yeah, you did.
I would rush her in and go down here.
No. I didn't see you. Yo, meet me right there by that door. I didn't see you do it. You might be forgetting, but I didn't see you do it.
So if that happened, it may have been sneaking past because my mom be telling.
Your mom sent you out?
Absolutely.
To your pops.
No.
To
To whatever girl I might be dating.
Oh.
Or whatever girl I might have had at the house.
Oh, she ain't with the
Ain't
with the cheating shit.
At all. At all, my nigga. Like, she's telling.
Your mom sent you out?
If my mom don't like a bitch, she don't
Your mother
like
just
a
called
bitch.
bitches the wrong
She
name
don't.
all day.
Yeah, she's number. I was
She'll
gonna say
pull a
that when you
Chris.
said, bro, my whatever girl was last, that's what she called. That's the name that she calls the new girl. And I thought it was like a similarity in pronunciation until I got a bitch that was different.
You got Shaquita and Stacy.
Yeah. And she calling Stacy Shaquita. She did it for the last like 4 girls.
My
I'm
mom's
like, yo,
ain't give it
she's
up
just
like
gonna
that.
call you that. She's just gonna call you that for a couple of months. It's all good.
My
Ain't that your ex, bitch? Yes.
mom's
Don't
ain't
worry
give it
about
up
it.
like that.
It's like a turn. It's like a way to subliminally disrespect them. You know?
No,
that?
absolutely. But I don't think that my mom was trying to disrespect anybody more than
Put you in check.
like, no, this is not how
Make
you
you
treat
be a
woman.
good man. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but these not my girlfriends. These are just girls that's my friends. But she don't care about that. Like, you know, my
Not
grandmother.
mom
on the other-
snitching niggas out.
Yeah, my grandmother was cool though. My grandmother called everybody baby. We ain't never got to worry about her calling her by, hey baby, how you doing today? Right? My grandmother talk.
She was a pimp, nigga.
Yeah.
for real.
Yep.
Like she knew what was up. Like when I got my first piece of ass, she knew before anybody, and I ain't even say nothing. she just like a nigga glow different. Like she just knew. She said, "You got you some ass, huh?" I was like, yeah. Like I never said, yeah, this is. She just knew. And she ain't disturbed because I wasn't in the basement then. I was still sharing a room with my brother. And we was upstairs. She ain't never come upstairs once. She ain't called. She ain't knocked on the door. Nothing.
All the hating shit that moms be doing.
Oh, don't get me wrong. My pops did some cock blocking shit a couple times too.
Damn.
Like
Pop.
I got the
Playing
music.
House in my house, nigga.
Yeah, like I got the music playing so that you don't hear the noise, but he's trying to sleep. So I guess the subwoofer was making too much noise, rattling the floor. So he came and knocked on the door. But I'm in some ass. Like in it. And the door's locked. This nigga went to his room and got the fucking key. Opened the door.
And you clapping?
Hold on. But when you knock, that ain't give you an idea like
It's coming. You
Oh, you just
convinced
kept going.
yourself in the middle of the ass that he was gonna go back downstairs and go to sleep.
Not down the hall, because he was down the hall. It's like,
so you might have set yourself up.
but you see me walk in here with this girl.
But you might. I mean,
But you see me walk in here with this girl.
You think Pops just wanted to get a little sneak peek
Before he said anything, he just stood in the doorway.
and watch y'all?
He's like, so I turn and I look at him, right? Like, I didn't like stop, but like the rhythm slowed down. And then it's like, I slowed to a stop. He's like, turn the music down. It's like, okay, bro. Like,
And then he closed the door back?
she's there like this. Nigga, he saw you. He saw you walk in. Like, he knows who you are.
So he
Closed
didn't.
the door back. He didn't lock it back. He just closed it and walked back down the hallway.
Gangster.
I only fucked her one more time after that. And that was mad
she
work.
wasn't that embarrassed.
It was mad work. It wasn't like back to back. It was like, and now I gotta convince her to get comfortable coming back to the
Yeah,
crib
because she embarrassed.
because she saw me lock the door.
What's her name?
You know her.
I'm pretty sure.
He know her too. You met her. She used to send you news.
Wow. That's my brother's part 2. Or was it part 1?
Oh, this is before. This is before part 2. Well, I don't know. I don't
This
know if
nigga
you
just
killed.
got all type of curveballs for me, my nigga.
You met her when I brought you to Shaw's crib for Joom's Day.
Oh, is she currently tied to knot or about to?
Is she? I don't think she is.
Oh, I know who you talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the group.
Yeah, I know exactly. I don't remember her name though.
Oh, I remember her name.
She kept fronting on the nigga though, because I was trying.
But she sent you nudes? In front of it?
Huh?
She sent you nudes in front of it?
Facts of life. But she the type of bitch that will fucking post her
She'll put her pussy lips on live?
she'll put she do nip slips on live on purpose and then just be like, well, fuck it.
So
She's free spirited like these
yeah,
bitches like this.
matter of fact, like
Straight attention based.
she's the reason why my internal conflict with the hood happened.
I know you're talking about.
She took your V?
No, that's who my pops walked in on me on.
But I thought that was your. Oh no, that wasn't your first piece.
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. That nigga, he kind of gangster for
No,
leaving y'all
I
alone
know
though.
he's talking about, but I just didn't realize. Whatever. Okay.
I thought you was talking about the one that subsequently tried to holler at me. I'm like, you fucked her, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
And at that time,
Her
she only
thing
had
be
the little
thangin'
girl.
too, bro. Her thing be thangin'. Like, it's like, she a thin joint, but her shit good, bruh.
You don't remember?
I do. But she looks like somebody else.
She look a little old now,
She getting there.
but
Her birthday coming up. You gonna buy a bottle?
mm-mm.
Oh, just checking.
Going to a party? You pulling up?
Maybe.
Now this nigga's outside. Word up. But nah,
I thought you were talking about
I thought he was talking about.
you know what I'm saying? That's enough. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yo, at this point, is like Eskimo brothers still like frowned upon?
Was it frowned upon before?
Because these
I
bitches
thought Eskimo sisters was frowned upon.
to
Like
the,
amongst them.
yeah. Because like, if these bitches is for everybody,
They are, but you know, so long as there's a conversation, you're not just backdooring your homeboy to a piece of ass that he really loves, but he acting like he don't.
oh, so just in case he might love her, niggas can't backdoor.
If there's
Well,
a conversation,
you shouldn't backdoor it.
Period.
Like, nigga, my roster is my roster. Like,
but some niggas,
So I got a specific
the coach that's
situation,
still under
but some
contract.
niggas may also lie about how they feel about her because they're not really supposed to care about her.
I'm definitely not digging that deep with certain niggas.
But
so
no, but you should know
You could tell
based
by their
on-
actions.
right? Based on how he's talked about her, you should know whether or not she's even fair game.
but niggas be lying generally
what?
around bitches. Period. So look, I got a
No,
particular.
they'll lie around bitches.
But I'm talking about the
But like when
conversation
they
that
speaking
he has
amongst,
with
like,
you
You can
about her.
detect.
You should be able to.
All right, so I got a particular situation.
You're a dirtbag.
I got a particular. I didn't fuck.
It doesn't matter.
So it's a particular situation. A certain one of my friends, most of his bitches at this point, it's a lot. It's a lot.
okay,
They be running down, and he explained it to me to some degree, like said person is a piece of shit, and so that's that's basically the after effects of women dealing with a piece of shit. They see the nigga that look like he not a piece of shit, and they want to jump on him.
because they don't want to deal with a piece of shit no more.
So this particular
It's
nigga,
kind of like when you meet a girl and you like, damn, I should have waited a couple months. I might have bumped into her sister.
Facts,
Same shit.
facts.
Like, damn, I would have waited a little while.
I've been there, bro.
This nigga might have pulled up to one of the parties.
That's like them IG videos with the dog. They show the dog the one treat, put the cup over it. The dog guesses the cup with the one treat. They show it. The dog eats the one treat. They move the
cup
cup
with
off
10
the other
treats.
one. There's 10 treats under the other cup.
and then they
And
cover
the
it back.
the dog will spit the treat out and look at the 10 treats. Look at the owner like, you dirty bitch. Like, why you ain't tell me your family look like this?
But
That's why you got to get to a function first.
so look, this
That part of
particular
your long game?
this particular friend,
When I'm playing a long game.
right? The nigga, I don't know if it's false because niggas do a lot of false shit. Like they pretend like they think that they some way, or they pretend like this particular person, I can't dress for, to him, I can't dress for shit. He watches women fucking try to flatter me over what I'm wearing, but he's like, look at her, like obviously she gonna say some shit like that. So he's in the business of acting like shit ain't what it is with me. So if you remember, right, I told you a couple years ago that I wound up hitting a particular girl from the group,
Is
and
this the one that I blew up?
huh?
Is this the one that I blew up for you?
I don't know. I don't think it was, but this particular guy was like, "You could." He used to
It's her.
scream, huh?
It's her.
Yeah.
I think so.
He's like, "You could never fuck such and such." Oh my God. This nigga tried to hit it. He litty. This nigga tried to hit it. He litty.
That's when
I
you do
tried
like
to
this.
hit it. I'm litty.
Hit him on the FaceTime.
So,
In your
nigga,
chest?
I held it down because she's a low type of girl. She, she wasn't in the group acting thotty or nothing like that. She let me clap. I held it down. I didn't want to expose her. And I was like, yeah. So I casually bring her up. You know how I'm a dickhead. So I'm like, I go like after I hit. I'm like, yeah, so Shorty coming to da 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 da. He's like, yo, bro, you never gonna hit that, my man. You're wildin'. Just killed. Like, I didn't say shit. I was just like, all right, cool.
And I think I walked in while you telling that story, and I was like, ain't that the...
you almost.
I think I did say it, but I think he just thought I was bullshitting, so it just was like...
That's a
whatever the fuck.
fact. Yeah. So,
But I walked in like in the middle, so I really didn't understand. And I was like, oh, you talking about that chick from...
you said where she's from. Yeah, exactly. So,
Or something like that, yeah.
now all of his bitches be running down. And I normally tell him, right? This particular... So
What
there's
would make you not tell him?
I don't know. If I'm not interested, I'm not gonna say I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or if you knew you was wrong.
Or if I knew I was wrong, how the fuck am I gonna be wrong?
Because you
I'm not gonna clap and then tell him, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll just go and I'll casually introduce it, like such and such running down. In his likeness, he's gonna go, she don't want you, nigga. He's like this nigga's delusional.
that's a bitch that he love. When he
That's
starts
how it
saying-
go.
When I respond, yeah, he like that bitch.
He's like, no, but he does it with he really is delusional around me, right? So he goes, he really does that all the time. So there's one running down as we speak, right? And I spoke to him, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I'm like, such and such running down, bro. He's like, now this. Oh my God, like, bro, she's playing with you. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yo, do you really believe this stuff that you be saying? Like,
I'm sure he does.
like for real?
I mean, but she could be just to try to get back at him. And you won't really know.
All's my bitches.
I still kill.
Exactly.
But if he does.
Bro,
You did?
A kill is a kill, bro.
No. But I'm saying she could just be faking
it's
the
like,
funk. Until you actually killed, then it's like, all right, she was really with it.
I would go.
And even if she wasn't, I still kill.
No, but this particular bitch, she doesn't know, or she's pretending to me like she doesn't know that we are who we are, like me and him. She says that he told her that I'm his boss. So when she tried,
you were at one point.
so she shot her shot at me, and she was like, oh, I understand that I may not be your type, and or there may be a conflict of interest.
What's your type?
No, but I
killed
might
anyway.
still. Relax, hold up. So I go, what's the conflict of interest? She goes, well, such and such didn't say anything except that you were his boss, but I don't know how, close you guys are or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, that's my bro.
That was a heat check.
I was like, oh yeah, that's my bro. She's like, oh, well, it's up to you. I said, we could vibe, right? So I said that initially, but then I go to him. I'm like, yo, such and such trying to run down. He like, she don't want my nigga. He's like, these bitches do anything. They say anything. Like, think about it, my nigga. I'm me, you. I'm like, exactly.
What does that mean?
I'm like, exactly. Like, so he's just in complete denial about it. I'm like, she's running down, bro. I might go get the head or something. He's like, nigga, what the fuck ever? Like, he's like getting annoyed. Like,
Because he liked that bitch too.
I said, all right.
He liked her too.
Now, this particular joint, I'm not like, she might be fucking watching this shit. I'm not.
Should be.
I think I done myself though, because I was telling him I linked my Instagram with my Facebook story, but I be forgetting, especially when I'm out and tipsy. So I'll post on Instagram, and it's not supposed to translate to Facebook, but it does. I'm not intending it, and I've been dry snitching on myself for a couple of weeks.
Regular you shit. Nobody's surprised.
Why you got a girlfriend?
No,
So what you worried about?
but I don't want to like. I don't want to fuck.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck shit up, for no reason.
I'm outside.
Like,
What
it
you
still don't
talking
mean
about?
shit, right? That's how I really carry it out. Like, I'd be like,
And you in savage mode at the moment.
yeah, I'd be like, yo, and when one of them try to step out their bones, I'd be like, yo, you sound like my girl. They'd be like, like, damn, you sound like my girl.
Talk about the FaceTime you got earlier.
Yeah,
You got a FaceTime earlier?
yeah.
That he picked up as a voice call and got.
I
chewed
literally,
out.
you saw me just press.
I didn't even look at.
You
your
saw
phone.
me just press
But then-
answer,
Right, but it was on your speaker, so I heard, and you got chewed out.
nigga. The girl goes, hey, what you doing? No, what did she say? Hey, did I FaceTime
like-
audio you?
Yeah.
She goes, because I just clicked open. If it's on Apple CarPlay and I
If it's
just
on
click
CarPlay,
green,
it doesn't do the video. Because,
but if I do it on my phone, it does.
No.
It just won't show me.
yeah.
So she goes, did I FaceTime audio you? I was like, I don't know what you did. Or some shit like that. She goes, because last I checked, I FaceTimed you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you sound like my girl. That's exactly what I be saying. Like, she's like, I'm more than that. I'm your future baby mother. I'm like,
How'd you feel about that?
so
I'm just asking. I don't know who
I
called
ain't feel
you.
nothing.
So I'm asking because I know how you be moving.
how I be moving exactly? You think I be gassing these bitches? You think I be doing that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not that you be gassing them.
But
you know what you
falling
be
in love,
doing.
Nigga. You be like, yo, I think she's the one.
Yo, she about
think
to
I'm a
have like
girlfriend.
3 of my babies.
I think she would be a fly ass mom.
I'll talk all that bullshit with y'all niggas and not tell a bitch none of that stuff.
Throwing a rubber.
I don't know about all that.
Point proven. Point proven.
But she was under the impression you was on your way to BK.
No. She
The
goes,
slide.
what you doing right now? I was like, going to move a couch?
No. You said I'm driving right now.
I said, I'm driving right now. She's like, oh, what, you on your way to Brooklyn? You coming to see me? No.
Stop acting like you was that stern, nigga. Shut up.
Nigga, I
You
was.
wasn't that stern.
I
nigga.
laughed. I joked. And
You wasn't that stern.
He was there.
I was
bro.
like, nah. I'll call you. I said, me call you back, my gal.
Right.
But you sound like my girl. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
Bro, you know the vibe, man. You just a good vibe, right?
Right. Such a good vibe. They want you to have their babies and shit.
You gotta establish.
Yo,
the
there
boundaries,
is no less than four. There is no less than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 women running down on that type of time. Like, nigga, and when I go, nigga, I love Joel, genuinely. I'm not posting Joel for clout. So when
But
I
what
post
that got to do with you wanting kids, though?
when I post Joel, they get open, nigga. Like any baby. They're like, oh my God, Dad looks so good on you.
Well, this
I mean,
single
like-
mom about to look Beautiful
Great
on
on you. Nah, I can't do shit like that though. But
Don't knock it till you try it.
nah, I can't do it. I wouldn't do it. But there's no less than like 4 girls, one of which is an ex, talking about having babies. And
So what's stopping you, bro?
nigga, I don't want babies with them 4 girls.
So the 4 girls that you do
almost
want
had a
babies
baby
with
in
don't want babies
Georgia.
with you.
Huh?
What happened?
You almost had a baby in Georgia.
2.
Nah, you dragging
You
it.
almost had a baby in Brooklyn.
For sure.
You're definitely dragging it.
Not at all.
She
Bro,
wanted.
we were all
You-
there and
Look,
she
you
was
gotta
talking about
start
it, bro.
him up.
No, but you had a whole conversation about it as well.
With who?
About Brooklyn.
With her?
Yeah. Like, yo, I think it'll be dope dynamic. She X, Y, and Z. I'm X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
You are fucking stupid.
Okay. It was in you.
This nigga
Your
is
fault.
stupid. It's stupid.
You had a whole conversation about how it would be dope because she's and you and how you think the dynamic would be.
But the headliner was, "We not compatible."
I don't even think you was on that type of time at that time.
You wasn't, because we was out
Yo,
for your birthday.
I believe that he's flat out fucking lying. That's what I believe that he's doing.
I'm not
He's
lying.
doing one of those
I'm not
situations
lying.
where he's flat out
So-
fucking
You
lying.
You did that
Because
before.
I never.
So I don't necessarily, I'm not privy to that conversation, but I know what she was talking that
I
night.
know what she was talking about.
We all know what she was talking that night, nigga.
But you know, bitches be saying whatever.
It was before that night, for sure, that you had this conversation with me.
Nigga, first of all, off rip, EB never happening. You're already canceled.
What?
Think about it.
I'm thinking, I don't know what you're talking about.
EB.
Oh,
You already wrote off from the beginning.
Eskimo.
You wrote off.
Bro, you didn't even care about that at first.
Now you see this is
You-
this is where he's fucking
Bro, but
this
I'm
is
not
where he's
saying
just
you didn't
fucking
care,
lying.
But you was still kind of like, I kind of want to look past the shit because she's so cool, my nigga. I really like.
Nah, bro. I put
Yo, you are
Daddy-
capping. Don't do it.
Let
Don't
me
do
move
it
over.
because
I
you're.
ain't trying to get struck, my boy.
yo. This nigga is capping.
Trav, you was like,
Say
I
something.
wish I could see past it, but my ego won't allow me to. But I really do like this bitch.
I remember you saying something along the lines of that.
But you still canceled out, so I wasn't never talking no.
Yeah, you definitely was, nigga, because I guess
Bro,
in your brain
because
you was
because you
trying
can
to-
visualize certain character traits that would be good for something, don't mean that you was fucking riding the wave.
So what do you mean?
I see everything.
Okay, and you mentioned that how you thought she would be a good mom.
I still think she would. She won't be having mine. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo, whatever, nigga.
I say a lot of shit, right?
And I'm gonna call you
And
out.
I feel a lot of stuff. I'm a lover. I'm a,
Confidant.
you know what I'm saying? I'm all of that stuff. But there is like no man's land stuff that occurs. Like, you not about to be my girl if you fuck the homies. You not about to fucking be my baby mama
But she didn't
if you
fuck
even.
the homies.
Okay, fine. One, nigga, that's all you need.
I'm just.
If you fuck
I'm
multiple,
just saying, I'm
you
just
probably
trying to help
ain't
you
even getting.
clarify your criteria.
If you fuck multiple, I'm probably not fucking with you. Period. But I'll fuck it. You
Why?
know,
Maybe
I might-
maybe you don't think that your homies got good taste? It might have been fire. You ain't trying to see what that's hitting for?
I will see what it's hitting for, but you're not going no further than that. And where the fuck she went?
I don't know.
She turned over the hourglass like, this nigga better cuff. And the shit said, and it ran out, and the bitch did something stupid, and I curved her. What are you talking about?
Ask you why.
Until then, she got the good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
You gonna call her?
No.
Yeah, make your phone.
Nah. This nigga loves that shit. Nobody gives a fuck about that bitch. Like, you're wildin'.
Listen.
I don't even.
She had to spend the night back, bro.
I only think about her when she passes my news feed.
She had to spend the night back.
All these bitches got to spend every last bitch got to spend the night back. If they took the bus to your crib.
Never come to my shit with a spend the night back.
I said that?
I said she's never come to my shit with a spend the night back.
Did she even go to your shit?
She been there once. Outside.
She's never come to his crib with a spend the night back.
And
why?
We was there for like 3 hours. I was working on my bike.
Why? Because
Push cold-blooded.
yeah, I don't call it cold-blooded, nigga. Because I can do the exact same stuff that Push does.
Push put his game down quite flat.
Is that's what occurred?
What?
Or you just controlled the interaction? You put the game down straight flat, or you just controlled the interaction how you needed to control it?
You're supposed to control it how you control it.
Nigga, for me, I'm inviting that. I don't care.
No. Because I don't want you to think that it's going to go past this right here.
I'm going to tell you in plain English that what it is, right? Lord.
And do some other shit. I'm going to
Just
tell
say
you.
long time listener, first time caller. Just wondering if you can rap about Tony Hawk.
Listen. We're gonna make a segment for y'all crazy niggas at some point, but I have no idea what that was about. What is that? So, I've never. I can do the same things and hold this. In my opinion, y'all be thinking like I'm just lacking on certain things and whatever. I am in full control of the interaction. I invite certain shit.
You're not my girl, but then acting like you're her boyfriend.
And here goes with the part where you see he did it earlier in the segment. I mean, in the conversation. Here's the part where you adopt women logic and carry it forth.
There's no woman logic.
You're doing this based on the patterns of women, right?
No, it's like the baby calling Danny Lay his side bitch.
It's
After
like
he
you
got
laid up.
Laid up, talking about I love you, and da da da, and having a baby with the bitch, and da da.
It's just,
and now she's your side
and
bitch.
now you was my side bitch. I don't know what you're talking about.
but you see, I don't do that neither. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, maybe you wasn't on the story, but you was definitely laid up.
You be doing some shit. You be doing some boyfriend shit.
Listen, y'all have y'all opinions about what's boyfriend shit, and I have mine. Yes.
So look.
Yes. Hold on. Let me finish.
No.
Go ahead.
Before you even go into that, each of us will put a poll on our story. Put the same poll on the podcast story.
You can put a poll there.
Let me see. I don't know if I can do it from here without Let me see. Not even a poll. We can do the ask me. Like ask me a question.
Mm-hmm.
And we can ask the question.
Oh yeah, let's go. What constitutes boyfriend activity?
Yeah.
And have both men and women answer.
Yep.
Right? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not gonna disagree.
You see how that nigga's tune changed?
The narrative.
My
see how that nigga tune changed?
My shit ain't changed.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna disagree with
Skew
the
it
fact.
to your favor. Go ahead.
I'm not. No, I'm
Why
not.
you ahead?
I'm not gonna disagree with the fact that sometimes I might push it a little far because I could control it a little better.
Like posted bitches talking about, oh my gosh, you so fire.
That was just me being drunk and stupid. Like I was just enjoying my time.
Still some boyfriend shit.
That's a boyfriend shit.
Yeah. Posting bitches? That's a big deal, bro.
How many times you done been on my story and see me post a bitch?
Huh?
How many bitches do I post?
You want to go
Not
to
many.
your archive?
I post a lot of bitches.
Nah, you don't.
Are you fucking joking?
You don't.
We can go to your archive.
We can. I post a lot of bitches.
It's right there.
I promise you, I post a lot of bitches.
There's a difference between.
I don't caption said
There's
bitches.
a difference between scrolling past a bunch of bitches in the club that you're in a section with and posting a bitch. There's a
Like-
difference.
Smile, little baby.
Yeah, that's the
look.
difference. That's me right there. That's that splat.
Nigga, you be cheesing like this too.
That's my splat.
Smiling, dumb hard, happy.
I'm always smiling, nigga.
Which is cool. You
It's
be
cool.
drunk and happy, twinkle toes.
Hella heavy on the drunk, because you can tell. Because that's you can tell.
When I'm drunk,
Yes, because how you look normally in your stories,
it's
to
stern.
how you look when you out, like it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? Like niggas out here, Dr. Jekyll, cool, calm, collected. Mr. Hyde, cheesing.
Wait, calm, cool. Oh, I be player when I'm sober, and
Yeah.
when I'm drunk, I'm
And then when
goofy.
you drunk, that's it. You like, it's like the nigga that know he gonna kill but can't contain himself. Right? Like think about
Yo.
your dog, and you come home and you grab the leash. The dog know what normally
Nigga,
happens.
I
when you grab the
resonate with
leash.
that because I was just thinking about the other day, right? I'm thinking about like things that are undeniably gonna trigger me in a positive way. I could be in any amount of funk. Any. If a female says,
Hey, want some head?
exactly, nigga, I'll be like,
They gotta go to work. I can't fuck up no more.
are you sure? Yeah. I was good. Giddy to the motherfucker, nigga. I'll be like, don't play with me, girl. Nigga be I'll light right back up. You want your dick sucked?
Let's try and keep this under 3 because to upload it to Anchor, it gotta be under 3 hours. 2:42.
I bet.
You could have just said that.
But yeah, be like, you want your dick sucked? I'll be like, I'll be tighter than a motherfucker.
Like this.
Like Kodak in that one video.
I hope so.
Like, you play. And don't let them be like pissed at me and talking bullshit on the phone. And like one of my one of my exes used to be like, you know, all the black girls got their gay best friends, so they're more sexually liberal with their gay best friends. So one of my exes used to be like, child, I'm about to just go suck some dick. I'll call you back. I'll be like, yeah. Nigga, should be lit. But that,
Telling you, nigga be mad. Giggly.
nigga,
You be
I
like
be
a
drunk and
schoolgirl,
happy,
bro.
nigga.
Like,
I'm a happy drunk nigga.
listen,
I'm a happy nigga.
listen. I'm not knocking you.
But it's just,
I'm
it's
just saying that's
it's
how
cool
we can tell
that I'm drunk.
how many drinks you done had, how long you been there, how many drinks in you are.
Cause I'm like I'm
'Cause,
cool.
nigga, your eyes chinky,
Yeah.
you're smiling so hard. I'm sure your face hurt. You don't feel it because you drunk, but we can see it. Like, oh yeah, yeah. This nigga's eyes is motherfucking glazed over.
Yo, I know from like this past weekend, mad people was like, what? I just know on all social media platforms that story wound up on.
Do they watch?
They probably not on here, but later on,
Oh,
yeah. So no, don't even.
No, I was just asking.
They might.
Just curious.
They you know, a couple of them is creatives, and you know, so they into all of that type of stuff. So
Like I
ain't-
said, I was just asking if they watch.
yeah, I ain't really like to be honest, I don't like this is, I'm uninhibited on here, but I'm uninhibited for real. But you know that whole via omission thing y'all like to talk about would be certain shit. Like I don't want nobody to hear that I'll be talking about over here. So it's like a funny place without fucking. If you see it, you see it. I'm not asking you to subscribe or nothing like that. So you know.
I thought we was outside.
I am outside.
You like in the threshold.
Nigga, even when I'm outside, I still like to maintain certain, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you be trying to be a gentleman.
Nah, not necessarily, but I am not. That might be their idea, and I would like to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. So yeah, I don't be like, come listen to me talk about whores and bitches all fucking day. Like,
I do.
You gonna tell them?
I do tell them.
Yeah.
Who you think I send the text to before we start? I go down the list of my contacts and just paste the link.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll put it on my story. I'll post it on my Facebook, but I send individual texts.
Yeah, I mean, just because.
And then
to be
when
honest,
I upload it on YouTube, I send them the YouTube link, and I share the episode from Apple Music where I currently listen to it.
To be honest, I
probably should share it on Spotify.
I don't like confrontation with women.
What's confrontation? You actually
like I don't want to.
If we being honest, you actually
when
do.
it comes to
Based
when
off
it
of
comes
our
to
conversation Saturday, you do.
When it comes to putting certain shit in check, that's different. I'm talking about like with the women that I deal with and whatever the fuck the case may be. I don't necessarily enjoy. Who is this?
I have no idea.
I agree. These bitches definitely need to hear about themselves. But when it comes to that,
I'm talking about our conversation Saturday afternoon. What you and I were talking about. What you just explained to Marcus offline.
Yeah.
You do like confrontation.
No, I'm just, when it comes to certain things, it's like I'm tunnel vision. Once I'm locked in, it's like, all right, this is the direction that I want to go now, and the collateral damage is just whatever. But you still
already know that's going to create.
It's going to create conflict, and so I'm probably not going to do it.
And that wasn't very gentlemanlike either.
And that wasn't very gentlemanlike at all. But
you should have tried to see if you can get a BOGO, nigga. Buy one, get one.
I you know, based on how said folks were acting in this situation, it looked like that might be an option until
it's not now.
You played yourself.
I didn't until I got the check. Like,
yeah,
I ain't really like that,
right? Because you played yourself.
You know, so cool, right? But you know, you win some, you lose some. We shall continue our crazy joint discussions. We never get through the topics that we set out to get through because we be fucking rolling.
Don't worry. I'm working on a way to keep us a little more structured so that we can have these conversations but still address the other shit that we set out to speak about too.
Niggas be rocking though. But word. Thank you for stopping by. See y'all niggas next week on A Safe Place for Toxic Masculinity podcast.
We out of here.